What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? It's your boy Big Ty coming back through here one more again. Let's get it, man. We had a lot of stuff going on today in the NFL, man. Y'all already know. Breaking news earlier today, man. Adam Thielen was traded to the Minnesota Vikings, man. Most definitely much needed trade for the Vikings, man. They Jordan Addison, as y'all know, he's serving a 3-game suspension. So they most definitely needed another receiver to be able to make plays until Jordan Addison was able to come back, man. But my thing is, y'all, with the situation with Adam Thielen going back to Minnesota, y'all, now after the third game, when Jordan Addison comes back for the fourth game, what up with your Rick H Town, man? You say I just came here to talk about your Panthers. Yes, sir, Rick H Town. Hey, we getting to it right now, Rick H Town, for sure, man. We getting to it right now. But yeah, man. Like I say, y'all, your boy Adam Thielen got traded today. And Rick H Town, I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. What I'm looking at, I'm not necessarily just looking at the trade. I'm looking at how Minnesota gonna be looking, Rick H Town, once Jordan Addison come back. Because see, now you're gonna have Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. You put him in the slot. Y'all know Adam Thielen, he most definitely is still a reliable slot receiver. He still knows how to get open in the zone. And then once Jordan Addison comes back after that 3-game suspension, y'all, when he comes back week 4, you're gonna have a nice load of weapons over there for the Minnesota Vikings, man. Because now you're gonna have Addison at the outside, you're gonna have Adam Thielen in the slot, you're gonna have Justin Jefferson. You also can't forget about your all-star tight end, TJ Hawkinson. I know last year TJ Hawkinson didn't have the year that he normally has because he was going back and forth with injury. But hey, and then you know they still got Aaron Jones at running back. Like I say, man, hey, the only thing missing with them, well, I ain't gonna say missing. What up with your Dome 34, man? Appreciate you coming through. You say my cousin Henry Hooker, future. We better keep him anyway. You already know. You already know Dom 44. Hey, you see how hey Dom 44, you see how the coach was talking about him. You see how Dave was talking about him, Don 44. Dave said he liked Henry Hooker. He said he scouted him when Henry Hooker was coming out, man. What up with you, Dwayne McNair? What up with you, brother? Appreciate you coming through, man. But yeah, man, so the trade, y'all. So basically what the trade was, if y'all ain't already heard, I'm pretty sure y'all don't heard by now because this happened earlier today. But if for some reason you're a little late, I'm gonna put you up on game, man. As far as what the trades was, the details with the trades, the Panthers get a 2026 5th-round pick and a 2027 4th-round pick. Now, as far as with the Vikings, of course, you know the Vikings get Adam Thielen, and they also get a 2026 7th-round pick and a 2027 5th-round pick. So those are the trade details as far as with this Adam Thielen move. And I'll also tell you, you said Dome 34, you say cut Dalton, sign Bryce Perkins back. You know what, Dome 34? I agree with you, man. I think it's about time for Dalton to go. And yeah, you can either bring him back or Dome 34. You know, Dave Canales, you know, he spoke in the press conference. He said he was high on Henry Hooker when he came out of college, man. Maybe Henry Hooker might be a reliable number 2 backup. He might be a reliable backup, Dom 34. But I tell you one thing, Dom 34, with some stuff that you know, people probably ain't really talking about Dom 34, is the fact that if for some reason Bryce Young start out slow again, Dom 34, hey, you got Henry Hooker sitting right there on the back. He sitting right there on the front porch, Dom 34. Got your boy Henry Hooker sitting right there on the front porch waiting on Bryce. Soon as he slip up just a little bit, Dom 34, your boy Henry Hooker gonna slide right on in that front seat and start driving that bus, baby. Start driving that bus on down the street. Rick H. Town, you say it comes down to QB play for Minnesota. Sneaky good signing with Carson Wentz. Facts, Rick. Hey, Rick H. Town. Dome, you say Kyle Trask know the system. Yeah, for sure, Dome 34. Rick H. Town. Glad you said that about the quarterback situation. Hey, Rick H. Town, I also think that was a good signing for them to bring in Carson Wentz also. The reason why I say that, Rick H-Town, you see what that coach did with Sam Darnold last year. So that head coach over there from Minnesota, you know, he a quarterback coach, he an offensive-minded coach. I think he's going to do a good job with JJ Mcarthy. Like I say, Minnesota got all kind of weapons all over the field. They most definitely got a great defensive coordinator over there, man. They got a very good defense, edge rusher. They got a very good defense over there. Dwayne McNair, you say you act like you don't know me. You say, do you need to go back to FedEx and stay out 3 to 4 weeks? And stay out 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, what up with you, man? What up with you, Dwayne, man? Appreciate you coming through, Dwayne. What up with you, brother, man? Appreciate you coming through. Goddamn, Dwayne. What up with you, man? Nah, hey, Dwayne. You know what I always say, Dwayne? Hey, I'm allergic to that, baby. We ain't trying to do no 3-4 weeks. We is most definitely allergic to that, baby. Appreciate you coming through, Dwayne, man. Good to see you, brother. Yes, sir. You know, I got to talk about all these transactions that went on today, Dwayne, man. JM, what up with you, man? You said that line better be good if they're starting Wentz. Appreciate you coming through, JM, man. But yeah, man, like I said, y'all know the head coach over there with Minnesota, man. The way I look at it right now, y'all, is I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at it more like toward the future, y'all. I'm looking at what Minnesota could possibly be on offense once Jordan Addison come back, because he's just gonna miss 3 games, y'all. Those 3 games gonna go by fast, and Jordan Addison will be back game 4. You already know Jordan Addison most definitely is a very good number 2 receiver. Now they get Adam Thielen back. You see what Adam Thielen been doing for Carolina. He most definitely, as you know, y'all know I'm a Carolina Panther fan. You know, Adam Thielen most definitely been a reliable target for Bryce Young. He really been. You could say he probably been our number 1 receiver, really, to be honest with you. So he most definitely, even though he done got older, he still is a very good, reliable receiver. And with him being in the slot, he most definitely gonna be a great pickup for the Minnesota Vikings, man. Like I say, you know, a lot of people gonna shed the coverage toward Justin Jefferson, and now you got Adam Thielen to work the middle of the field. You also got T.J. Hockenson. I know a lot of people probably sleeping on T.J. Hockenson because last year he was kind of up and down with injuries. But right now they say T.J. Hockenson is healthy. So I look for T.J. Hockenson to get back on and popping as far as with the tight end position, man. And like I say, you know, they got the running back Aaron Jones. Most definitely is a very good, solid running back. He most definitely could take it to the house at any point in time. He can catch it out the backfield. So like I say, man, with the Minnesota Vikings, everything gonna come down to what JJ McCarthy do. If JJ McCarthy come out there and they be the quarterback that they think he can be, because y'all know that's the reason why they let Sam Darnold go and they didn't bring him back. They did that because the fact that how they got the high upside and how they feel about JJ McCarthy, y'all. So if JJ McCarthy is able to come in and he is able to at least, you know what, with the talent that JJ McCarthy got on the offense with Minnesota and the defense, because they got a great defensive coordinator, man. He do a great job of putting people up in a line of scrimmage on the defense to confuse the quarterback. Also, like I always tell y'all, to confuse the offensive line, because once you get guys stepping up in the line of scrimmage, man, the offensive line automatically got to change their blocking assignment. They got to block inside out. So 9 times out of 10, if somebody come from the outside, they most definitely gonna come in free because they got to block inside out. And the reason why I say that, y'all, is because the quickest way to get to the quarterback is straight up the middle. So that's why they have to block it inside out. And the quarterback, he know that. So the quarterback know he got to hit his hot read, or he got to already be looking for his hot read. He's gonna be able to read off the fly, because you don't know. That's one thing I like about Minnesota defensive coordinator, man. You don't know. Once he get those guys up in the line of scrimmage like that, y'all, you don't know who coming and who dropping. So when that happens, y'all, like I say, first of all, the offensive line got to make an adjustment because they got to block inside out, because they don't know if when that linebacker step up in the middle of the line in the line of scrimmage, they don't know if he coming or if he dropping. Also, the quarterback, when he dropped back, now, y'all, when he dropped back, he not only able to just drop back and read the secondary, read the defense. Now he got to look at the secondary, and he also got to look at those guys who coming, because he don't know who dropping and who coming. Because if they have one or two guys come up the middle, and then the offensive line block inside out, and then you got a man coming on the outside free, he got to be able to see that and try to get the ball out, and try to get the ball out of his hand to whoever the hot receiver is, whether it's the running back out the backfield, or if you try to hit the tight end on a quick little dump pad out route, maybe hit the receiver on a quick little hitch or a slant, whatever you're doing. Somebody got to be a hot route. Somebody got to be the dump, what you want to call the dump off man. So that's why I like that defensive coordinator over there with Minnesota, man. He most definitely very good defensive coordinator, man. And another thing I want to ask y'all, man, now, and we're going to get into the other news today too, y'all, because we had a lot of other news happening. Y'all know besides Adam Thelien getting traded, y'all know the safety for Baltimore Ravens got a big contract today, man. Shout out to Kyle Hamilton. He got a big contract, man. He most definitely deserved it, because he is one of the top safeties in the league, man, for sure. He signed a 4-year, $100 million contract, man. He got $82 million guaranteed. So he is good. And they got him locked up until the 2030 season, man. So like I said, that makes him the highest paid safety in the league, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, Baltimore, y'all know Baltimore last year, man. You know, I say like 60 to 70% of the season. Y'all remember Baltimore was having a problem with their secondary, y'all. Remember they was having a problem with their secondary. Well, this year, they're going to be more better with that secondary, man. I like the fact that they locked up Kyle Hamilton. You also know they picked up Malachi Starks, which I felt like he probably was the best safety coming out the draft out of Georgia. Most definitely like what they did on defense, man. I also like that they picked up Mike Green. I felt like he probably was the best pass rusher in this draft, you know, even though he got into a little legal trouble, but I feel like Mike Green was probably the best edge rusher in the draft, man. So Baltimore most definitely gonna make some noise. Like I always tell y'all, man, when it comes to Baltimore and with Buffalo, man, y'all already know in the AFC, that road goes through Kansas City. So my thing, what I always say, man, y'all know Lamar Jackson always put up all them stats and do everything during the regular season, him and Josh Allen. But when they get playoff time, man, hey, never fail, man. It always be a close game, and some kind of way Kansas City end up with the ball at the end of the game, and Patrick Mahomes is able to drive down the field, get that drive, get in field goal range, and send them boys home. It happened every time. So my thing is, y'all, when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, not the Kansas City Chiefs, but the Buffalo Bills, when it come to them, y'all, in the playoffs, can one of those teams get over the hump, man? Because y'all already know when they get playoff time, Buffalo and the Baltimore Ravens, y'all already know they're going to have to see Kansas City Chiefs. And like I told y'all before, man, Kansas City going to be way better this year. Last year was the best year to try to beat Kansas City. That was their down year. They struggled on offensive line. They struggled on the offensive line, man. They most definitely fixed the offensive line. I like that left tackle they got. They talking very high on him. So they fixed their offensive line, man. And once again, speaking of Kansas City Chiefs, I know y'all probably heard. Also breaking news today, Rashee Rice. We already knew that he was gonna get suspended, y'all. We just didn't know how many games he was gonna get suspended. But y'all remember, I did tell y'all the league policy. If you get any type of charge and it's a felony, the league policy is that you're going to get a 6-game suspension. I thought that maybe they might give him a 4 or 5 game, but hey, they stuck to their policy, and he got exactly what the policy says. If you get a felony, you automatically get a 6-game suspension, and that's exactly what he got, y'all. He got a 6, so he going to miss, because y'all know at first they were saying that Rashee Rice was going to be able to play the first 4 games. And then he'll probably get suspended after that. But they say what happened, man. They say the verdict and everything came out a little earlier. So the NFL, they did their own suspension. So Rashee Rice will be suspended for the first 6 games, man. I think that's gonna be a big loss for Kansas City, man, because I know they were depending on him. They knew he was gonna miss games, but they probably thought they were gonna have him the first 4 games. But I still think Kansas City will be all right, y'all. They'll be able to get by until he get back because, like I say, they still got Juju Houston to work the middle of the field. They got a healthy Hollywood Brown. You know, last year Hollywood Brown was out pretty much the whole season, man. He didn't come back until like the end of the season playoffs, really. So now they're going to have a healthy Hollywood Brown. You got Xavier Worthy in his second year. And y'all know what I always say, man, Xavier Worthy, for me, for the Kansas City Chiefs, he is the new Tyreek Hill of that offense. Because everything they used to do with Tyreek Hill, if y'all peep game, they do the same stuff with Xavier Worthy, man. The jet sweeps, the screens, the taking shots downfield, everything they do the same thing with Xavier Worthy, man. So he was a perfect fit for that offense. You know, Andy Reid most definitely is a great offensive coordinator, know how to put guys in right positions to make plays and get the best out of them. So, you know, you got Travis Kelce, you know, he lost a little weight, got back in tip-top shape. So I look for Travis Kelce to have a better year. He had kind of like a down year last year. I look for Travis Kelce to be back. You got a healthy Isaiah Pacheco, Kareem Hunt. So, hey, I look for Kansas City to be right back in the picture, man. You know that defense is on the popping. They're going to be – that defense ain't going nowhere. Defense on the popping. But I will tell y'all this, though. In that division, them doggone Denver Broncos going to be knocking at that door. They're going to be knocking at that door. You know, who is it? Yeah. They're going to be knocking right at that door. And what they say on Don't Be a Message, that movie Don't Be a Menace, message. Y'all know every part on the movie. Every time they got serious, somebody walked by, message. And then they had the part with the little baby was in the stroller. He said, message. Your little feet were kicking, message. Message. Yes, sir. So yeah, man. So like I say, man, Rashee Rice, he also, y'all, like I say, he gonna have the 6-game suspension. He also got to serve 5 years probation, and sometime throughout the year, man, which they said they'll probably do it after the season is over, or he might end up doing it. They say he might end up doing it during the 6-game suspension, but he also has to serve 30 days in jail also. So that's another thing he got to do. He got to serve 30 days in jail. He's suspended 6 games, and he is on a 5-year probation. And if y'all don't know what happened with Rashee Rice, last year he was in a big multi-car accident, car crash accident, man. So that's why he is getting suspended. If y'all didn't know why he was getting suspended. Also, other things that's going on around the league, man. If y'all haven't heard, Joe Mixon, starting running back, y'all know he the bell cow for the Houston Texans, man. I'm gonna definitely like Joe Mixon, man. If y'all play fantasy football, Joe Mixon always get you points. But you know, Joe Mixon always run that thing, even when he played with the Cincinnati Bengals. But if y'all haven't heard about Joe Mixon also, they reported that he was gonna miss 4 games yesterday. Yesterday they reported he was gonna miss 4 games because of the fact that they haven't activated him. So he was supposed to be going on a reserve non-football injury list. But what happened, y'all, they say the coaches they asked the coach in the press conference, they asked him, they say the coach was non-committal about the fact of, one of the reporters asked him, is there a chance that Joe Mixon might miss the whole season with the injury that he got? If I'm not mistaken, y'all, I think he got a foot. I think it's a foot or ankle injury or something that Joe Mixon got. But hey, I'm telling y'all right now, man, if Joe Mixon got to miss a significant amount of time. Now, they did pick up Nick Chubb in the offseason, y'all. They did pick up Nick Chubb. Y'all know Nick Chubb most definitely was one of the top running backs when he was healthy with the Cleveland Browns. But my thing is, man, y'all know, if y'all know like I know, man, Nick Chubb don't had a couple of bad knee injuries. So my thing is, man, I'm not saying he can't do it, but we'll see, man. We'll see how Nick Chubb, we'll see if he still had that same explosiveness, if he still can run the ball with power, break tackles like he normally do, the running back that we know. If he can, then I most definitely feel like he can fill that void until Joe Mixon come back, or if for some reason Joe Mixon got to sit out a long period, a significant time of the season, Nick Chubb most definitely can fill that void. But we'll see, man. We'll see when it comes to the Houston Texans, man. And another thing with the Houston Texans before I get off topic, and hey, one more thing, y'all. If y'all new in here, y'all most definitely, y'all double tap the screen for me and double tap the screen for the likes, and subscribe to the channel. If y'all enjoying the content, man, I'm gonna definitely appreciate y'all coming in here, man. If y'all new to the channel, like I tell everybody, man, we do all football, we do the NFL, and we do college football, man. I will be doing live game reaction all through the Labor Day weekend. Like I say, Friday night. What up with your Rick H Town for sure, man? Y'all gonna definitely make sure y'all hit that double tap the screen for the likes. And like I say, man, Friday night, I will be doing the Georgia Tech Colorado game. The reason why I picked that game, y'all, is because the fact that I want to see how Georgia Tech do against Colorado, and Colorado also, y'all, with the fact that Shador is gone and Travis Hunter is gone. So it'll be good. It'll be interesting to see how Colorado is with both of those guys going. I'm going to do that game. Also Saturday, I'm going to do the two big games. I will be doing Clemson, LSU game. I also will be doing Texas, Ohio State. I will be doing both of those games Saturday, live game reaction. And last but not least, I will be doing Miami and Notre Dame game Sunday night, live game reaction, man. That should be another good one with Carson Beck going to Miami. Notre Dame, they will be starting a new quarterback this year. That should be a great game right there. As a matter of fact, that's an old school rivalry. If you know how I know, Notre Dame and Miami, they're like an old school rivalry back to, back when they used to have Ray Lewis and, all those guys, Edrin James and, Jeremy Shockey. They used to have the squad back then. I mean, they did have the squad. Jonathan Vilma, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. Yeah, they used to have the squad back then. Jonathan Vilma, Vince Wilfork, Samari Rowe, Ed Reed. Man, they had a squad. Sean Taylor, squad. Frank Gore. Well, Willis McGahee. I'm talking about talent after talent after talent. So, yeah. Those that go all the way back to the old school rivalry with Miami and Notre Dame, man, for sure, man. Dome 34, what up with you, man? What up with you, Ray Gourmet, man? Appreciate you coming through, Ray Gourmet. Rick H Town, man. You said Jeremy Shockey was a beast. And Ray Gourmet, you say pressure. For sure, man. For sure. JM, you say Rice missing all those games is putting a lot of pressure on Kelsey. Again, you say, I don't know if he can handle those targets. Well, JM, like I said, man, they'll have a healthy Hollywood Brown this year. They still got Juju Houston. Juju Houston, he the guy that worked the middle of the field, him and Travis Kelsey. And then, you got Xavier Worthy, him and Hollywood Brown will stretch the field. So, I think they'll be all right until you get back. I think they'll be all right because that defense going to keep them in the game. They most definitely will be able to run the ball with Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. So they'll be all right until you come back. It is a big loss, though. But they'll be all right until you come back because they was able to make it through the season without them last year. So I'm going to definitely feel like they can make it for 6 games. Jack, what up with you, Jack? You say Saints Super Bowl? Oh, yeah, you got to be trolling because doggone well. Them Saints ain't going nowhere in no Super Bowl. Matter of fact, they ain't even getting no cereal bowl. Hey, Jack, they ain't even going to get no cereal bowl. Hey, better yet, a Super Bowl. They ain't even going to get a bowl of Fruit Loops. They ain't even going to get a bowl of goddamn Frosted Flakes. They ain't even going to get no bowls around there. Matter of fact, we're going to take all the bowls out the cabinet, all the bowls out the dishwasher. Matter of fact, ain't no bowls gonna be around here where the Saints at, baby. But yeah, man, appreciate you coming through, Jack, man. Hey, Jack, I see y'all went on and named y'all starting quarterback for Spencer Rattler, man, which I figured he probably gonna win the starting job, Jack, man, because Tyler Sile, I don't think he's ready yet. I think he'll probably be the quarterback for the future, but I don't think he's quite ready yet. Spencer Rattler, he already got a year up under his belt, with the experience. And then y'all remember in the preseason, when Spencer Rattler came in the game, Jack, and he brought him all the way back and drove him down and threw that touchdown pass to what's his name? Dante Pettis, I think that's what that guy named. And then with like a couple of seconds on the clock, he was able to run it in on a 2-point conversion and tie the game up for preseason, which that ended up being an entertaining preseason game, Jack. So I knew when he did that, I said, shit, he probably won the job. I like shit. He probably won the job when he did that. But I think he most definitely give them the best option to try to win some games, man. But yeah, Jack, I think this is gonna be a down year for y'all, man. It might be a situation, Jack, where y'all might be lining up to get Arch Manning. Hey, Grandpappy, what they want to call him. Grandpappy used to play for the Saints. Grandpappy used to play for the Saints. He was nice back in the day. But yeah, man. And like I say, man, Ray Gourmet, you say blasphemy. Dylan Holmes, what up with you, brother? You say my Bears offensive line hopefully is not trash this year and injured. Dylan Holmes, one thing about your Bears, man, you going to be straight, man. Y'all offensive line going to be straight. Dylan Holmes, for me, I feel like the only question on your offensive line, Dylan Holmes, is your left tackle position. Let me say that one more time, Dylan Holmes. The only question mark on your offensive line, because y'all straight at right tackle, y'all picked up Joe Thuney in the offseason. You picked up the other right guard from the Rams. I think his last name was Jackson. And then y'all picked up the center from the Falcons, which he most definitely is a Pro Bowl center. All three of those guys are Pro Bowlers. So Dylan Holmes, y'all solidified the interior offensive line. Like I said, y'all already got a decent right tackle. Y'all question on y'all offensive line is y'all left tackle. So if some kind of way y'all left tackle can play solid football, y'all gonna be straight, man. Because Ben Johnson, he's a great offensive coordinator. I actually think he's gonna have Caleb Williams play good this season. Y'all already got a very good defense. You got weapons all on offense. DJ Moore most definitely is a number one receiver. You got Colston Loveland. I think he's gonna be a great passing tight end. You still got Cole Kmet. You still got Romeo Doomsday. So y'all gonna be straight, man. Y'all got DeAndre Swift. Y'all gonna be straight. Y'all gonna be straight, man. Hey, y'all might be a sleeper. Y'all might be a sleeper in the NFC, man. You might be a sleeper. But y'all in the tough division with Minnesota and Green Bay and Detroit. But y'all might be a sleeper though, for sure, man. Rick H. Town, you say free Chris Olave. Mr. and Mrs. Is that fun test? You say 49ers, baby. I hear you, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, Mr. and Mrs. Fontaine. You say red and gold. I hear you, brother. I hear you. You say 49ers, Niners. I hear you, Mr. and Mrs. Fontaine. Hey, I'll tell you one thing about your team, Mr. Fontaine. With your team, it's gonna be interesting how y'all be at wide receiver. Let me say that one more time, Mr. and Mrs. Fontaine. I hope I say your name right, man. If I don't, I apologize. But the thing with your team, man, is the wide receiver. Because right now y'all got some injuries at wide receiver. Y'all did pick up Sky Moore. I see y'all traded for him with the Kansas City Chiefs. But I'm gonna tell you one thing about Sky Moore, man. He most definitely got a lot of talent, got a lot of speed. But one thing about him, Mr. and Mr. Fontaine, your boy is inconsistent with catching passes. He most definitely will drop passes. That's why Kansas City didn't keep him. He most definitely got speed. He can help you out on our special team, but your boy will drop passes. Believe that. He will drop passes. So my thing for you, Mr. and Mrs. Fontaine, my thing for you is, man, y'all know y'all lost Debo, Brandon Ayuk. They say he probably won't be back till probably about week 5 or week 6. Y'all do got Ricky Parsoll, the one that got shot last year. You got Jawan Jennings. But I'm telling you right now, man, if I'm the 49ers, y'all, I'm going to use Christian McCaffrey. I might use Christian McCaffrey a little bit more at receiver. Y'all know Christian McCaffrey, hey, he is a Mr. Do It All. If y'all hear me, he must do it all because Christian McCaffrey, he can play running back. He run great routes because of the fact that he got his daddy was a receiver, so he got that receiver background. He most definitely can run routes. So my thing is, y'all, maybe until Brandon Ayuk come back, because the 49ers did pick up Brian Robinson Jr., maybe you could put, because with that system they got, they damn near can put any running back in there and they do good. Because every time Christian McCaffrey get hurt, they put a running back in the backfield. You'd be like, who the hell is that running back? But next thing you know, he got damn near 200-yard rushing. Then next thing you know, if you play fantasy football, you on the waiver wire trying to find him. Where's that running back? What is his name? That running back for Kent? Who is that running back for the 49ers? You're trying to find him. So you can have him, put him in as your flex. until Christian McCaffrey come back. So y'all already know. I think Brian Robinson gonna do good with the 49ers because the way Shanahan set up that offense, man. Hey, shit, all the running back be successful in that offense, man, for sure. Shaquille Oatmeal, what up with your brother? You say we own and popping. Appreciate you coming through, Shaquille Oatmeal, aka Nathan. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Danny Casey, you say go Broncos. Yeah, hey, Danny Casey, I'm gonna tell you something right now, Danny Casey. Them Broncos ain't gonna be no joke this year, baby. Them Broncos gonna be on and popping, baby. On and popping. I'm gonna tell you something, Danny Casey, man. Hey, that defense, man, y'all might have the best defense in the league. I ain't even gonna hold you on that, Danny Casey. Because y'all got Patrick Surtain, and then y'all picked up old boy from Texas. What's his name? Is it Jada Barron? Y'all picked up old boy from Texas, man. I think he most definitely a very good, solid cornerback, man. I also like the fact that y'all picked up the tight end from Jacksonville. He gonna be that. I think that was a great pickup too. And I see y'all locked up Cortland Sutton with the contract, man. So hey, that division, that AFC West, man. I think that division gonna come down. Even though I think the Chargers gonna be better, but I don't think the Chargers gonna be good enough to outdo Kansas City or the Broncos. I think that division gonna be won by either the Broncos or Kansas City. But I most definitely feel like the Broncos will be in the playoffs this year. Bo Nixon, he started out slow last year, but he most definitely picked it up as the season went, man. So I look for the Broncos to hit the ground running, man. That's gonna be that's most definitely gonna be a tough division right there, man. Kansas City, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. You know, you ain't worried about the Raiders. But I will tell you this, though. Y'all know Pete Carroll known for turning teams around with the quickness. So, hey, that division going to be tough, man, for sure, man. Junior 217, you say it's me, Shady Nene. Okay. I'm about to try to make sure I remember that's you, Shady Nene. Appreciate you coming through. Do the name. Do the name. Shady Nene. Ray Gourmet, you say McCaffrey a beast, but can't stay healthy. Yeah, that's the only thing, Ray Gourmet. Your boy is a beast on the field. But the thing is how often he gonna be on the field. Hey, Ray Gourmet, I remember sometimes me and my boy Be Good, man. Matter of fact, I ain't seen Be Good in a minute. But my boy Be Good that be in the chat sometime, man. Me and him used to always be talking about the best ability is availability. And we had a discussion one time, Ray Gourmet, about Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry, and the fact that Christian McCaffrey, you know, he give you that threat of catching the ball and running the ball, but me and him chose Derrick Henry over him because of the fact that we know Derrick Henry gonna play. We know Derrick Henry ain't missing that many games. McCaffrey, hey, you don't know how many games he gonna play. You don't know how many. He might play 2-3 games. Be out 2-3 games, come back 3-4 games, be out 3-4 games. But you know, goddamn King Henry, you know he gonna be there waiting on you with that stiff arm casserole. I call it a plate of stiff arm casserole, baby. He will hit you in the face with that stiff arm. I call it a plate of stiff arm casserole. Dylan Holmes, you say I have my Bears 9-8, maybe making the playoff this year. And yeah, Dylan, that's another thing we're gonna do tonight, man. We're gonna have a little fun, y'all. And do like a little schedule prediction, man. So I'll go through different teams and we'll look at their schedule and do like a little, you know, just have a little fun, y'all. Do like a little schedule prediction on some of the teams' schedule. Rick H. Time, you say go Chargers. You say we're not worried about them. You say swept them last year. I hear you, Rick H. Time. I hear you. Dwayne McNair, you say they want to talk to the Cowboys. You say she listened with me. I hear you, Dwayne, man. Once again, man, appreciate you coming through, Dwayne, man. Appreciate you coming through, goddamn Dwayne, into his house. Yes, sir. David, is that David Stewart? Is that Stewart? You say, let's go Buffalo. You say, I play my PlayStation 5. And Dave, you say Buffalo. You think Buffalo going 14-3? We'll look at their schedule, David. We'll look at that. You know what, David? Hold on, give me 1 second. Matter of fact, matter of fact, David, because I said I was gonna do schedule prediction. David, matter of fact, I'll start out with your team, David. We'll start out with Buffalo and we'll look at y'all's schedule. We'll see. Because I think I looked at it before, and I think I agree with you. I think y'all probably gonna go somewhere in there. I think y'all gonna have somewhere between 12 to 14 wins. I agree with you on that, David. What's your name? Is that J Wop? You say, what order do you think the NFC will come in? No bias. Okay, no bias. Because one thing about me, man, I try to be honest. Nathan, you say tight unpack. You say unpacking the bowl. You say about the. I hear you, Nathan. You say you already own it, doggone it. Okay, here we go. J Wop. I'm gonna tell you this right here, J Wop. What order I think the NFC will come in? No bias. Okay, I ain't gonna be biased. Okay, first in the NFC, I think the top two teams in the NFC gonna be the Eagles and Detroit. So, J-Bop, you know, some people might put Detroit first, some people might put the Eagles first because they won the Super Bowl. So, I ain't gonna be biased. I say the Eagles because they won the Super Bowl. Then I'm gonna say Detroit. The number 3 team after Detroit, I'll probably have to go with let me see, Detroit, Eagles. I'm gonna have to go with maybe the Rams, Minnesota. Well, you know what? Matter of fact, let me rewind that back, J-Wop. Let me rewind that back. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, Detroit, the Commanders. Let me see, the Eagles, Detroit, the Commanders. Minnesota, Rams, Tampa Bay. Let me see, after Tampa Bay, maybe after Tampa Bay, Green Bay. The NFC North might have 3 teams get in there, J-Wop. NFC North might have 3 teams get up in there, man. Maybe the 49ers, because the 49ers got an easy-ass schedule. 49ers might get up in there. But, yeah, there you go, J-Wop. No bias. Nathan, you say they play the Bengals, so they'll lose that to us. And Dave, you say Super Bowl 4. You say Super Bowl 4 Buffalo. This is our year. Okay. Hey, David. Hey, man, I hope y'all can, man. Hey, I was rooting for y'all last year, David. I was rooting for y'all last year, man. When y'all beat Baltimore, I was rooting for y'all last year, man. I thought y'all were going to do it last year. I did, man. I did. I thought Josh Allen was going to get y'all up in there, man. Dave, you say I still think Texas will win the NFL championship this coming season. You say it's going to be a wild season. For sure, T-Bet, man. Appreciate you coming through, T-Bet. And like I say, man, if y'all enjoy the content, y'all will definitely double tap the screen for the likes and subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like I say, we do the whole NFL and college basketball, man. So y'all like to talk football, we're most definitely gonna laugh and have a good time and talk about sports. David, you say Vikings. And let me see. T-Bet, you say the Chiefs will win 7 most likely. Jocelyn, what up with you, Jocelyn? Holla. Appreciate you coming through, Jocelyn. But hold on, y'all. Let's let me get this on my screen, man. Let's bring in Jeff G. What up with you, man? You say bang 49er gang. Appreciate you coming through, brother. All right, man. Let me get one of these schedules up for y'all. Let's do a little. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to Buffalo next, y'all, because I told my man we were gonna do Buffalo, but I had already had Minnesota up here. So we're gonna do Minnesota first, since they made the big trade today and got Adam Thelien. So if y'all see my screen, we'll go through their schedule. If you can't see it that good, like I say, I'll read it to you. If you can't see it that good. But y'all give me 1 second, man. Let's get to it. You know how we do it, baby. It's on like Donkey Kong. All right, man. So look, first game, which would be Monday night, the Minnesota Vikings will be playing the Chicago Bears. And they playing in Chicago, y'all. So this is a division game. But y'all, I'm going with Minnesota, man, especially since they don't got Adam Thielen. I think that's going to be a tough game. I do believe the Bears going to be better this year, but I'm going to take Minnesota on this first game against the Bears. So number 2, hold on, let me get my pen. So I got Minnesota winning that first game against Chicago. That second game, too. Let me see. Game 2, I'm going to take Minnesota over the Falcons. So they 2-0 right now. Game 3, Minnesota and the Bengals. Hey, the battle of the LSU wide receiver, your boy Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, the goddamn giddy up boys. I call them the giddy up boys. Goddamn giddy up boys. Nathan say they taking the L to the Bengals. No, they won't, Nathan. No, they won't. They will beat the Bengals because your boy Justin Jefferson probably gonna have 200 yards on their ass because they ain't got nobody to stop them. They ain't got nobody to stop them. Even though you know Jamar Chase gonna do his thing too, Nathan. I ain't gonna hold you. You know Jamar Chase gonna do his thing too, man. But I just think Minnesota got a better defense. So I feel like when it comes to Minnesota and Cincinnati, I feel like Minnesota will probably be able to get more stops on defense than Cincinnati will. So I'm gonna say Minnesota. I'm gonna say Minnesota win this game. So I'm gonna say Minnesota start out 3-0, y'all. 3-0. I'm gonna say your boy Minnesota start out 3-0. And then they are at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. At home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That'll be a good game too, y'all. That will be a good game, but I'm taking Minnesota again. I'm taking Minnesota again. So Minnesota gonna start out hot. 4-0, baby. 4-0. Taking Minnesota start out hot. 4-0, baby. 4-0. Nathan, you say T gonna get 120. Jamar gonna have 250. And Dave, you say forget the Cowboys, nobody cares. I hear you, man. All right, man. So week 5, they got the Cleveland Browns. I'm most definitely gonna take them over the Cleveland Browns. So they 5-0 starting out the season, y'all. Minnesota Vikings 5-0 starting out the season. They get a bye week in week 6. Then after that, week 7, they got their Eagles. And you already know against the Eagles, that's gonna be a L. So that's gonna be their first L when they come back off that bye week. They're gonna take a L to them doggone Eagles. Yes, sir. They're gonna take a L to them Eagles. And then that Thursday night, they got the Chargers, and they playing in LA with the Chargers. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. About the Thursday night games, y'all. One thing about the Thursday night games, y'all, most of the time, the home teams win the Thursday night game. I don't know why, but the majority of the time, the home team most of the time wins the Thursday night game. Even though I don't think the Chargers will beat Minnesota, but for some reason, man, the Thursday night game, the home team, 80% of the time, y'all can check it out if y'all don't believe me. Doggone home team be goddamn dominating on Thursday night football, man. So I'm gonna say the Chargers. I'm gonna say even though I don't think the Chargers. I'm going with Minnesota, man. I don't think the Chargers gonna beat Minnesota. Hell no. No, I ain't taking the Chargers over Minnesota. So the Minnesota gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minnesota be 6-1, and then week 9 they play Detroit. I'm gonna say they lose to Detroit. They playing in Detroit. I'm gonna say they gonna split with Detroit, y'all, but they're gonna lose in Detroit, and they'll probably win the second time at home. All right. After that, week 10, they got the Baltimore Ravens. I'm gonna say that's another L. They're gonna lose to Baltimore. And then after that, they play Chicago. I'm gonna say they're gonna split with Chicago, y'all. So I'm gonna say that's an L. I think everybody in that division gonna split because that division gonna be tough. All them teams are good. So I think everybody gonna split. Green Bay, all of them. I think all of them gonna split. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say they lose that second game against Chicago. Now, week 12, they play Green Bay at Green Bay. They're gonna beat Green Bay. Even though that's a rival game, old school rival, they're gonna beat Green Bay. So I'm gonna say now they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They 7 so Minnesota 7-4 right now. They beat Green Bay. They're gonna beat Seattle. So now they 8-4. Now they gotta play the Commanders. Now that's gonna be a good one with Jaden Daniels, Debo, and all of them. Woo, that game right there can go either way, y'all. Either way. What up with your Snow Easy? Please, appreciate you coming through, man. Rob Manning, you say you ain't gonna win against the Lions. I hear you, brother. I guess you a Lions fan. I will tell you this though, Rob Manning, man. I think them. This is just my opinion. Just my opinion, Rob. So it's just my opinion. But I think Minnesota and Detroit. I think one of those two teams gonna win that division. And I think they probably going to split because, by them being in the same division, they going to play each other 2 times. You say they're strong. You say, no, I'm not a fan. My brother is. Okay. That's what's up, Rob Manning. That's what's up, Rob Manning. But Rob Manning, I'm going to say they're going to split, man. I'm going to say Detroit going to win one and Minnesota going to win one. So I'm going to say they split. But here we go, man. We in week 14. Minnesota got to play the Washington Commanders. Oh, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one against the Washington. And they at home. Let me see. They at home against the Commanders. I'm going to say Minnesota beat Washington at home. I'm going to say they're going to beat Washington at home. Then they play Dallas. They most definitely beat Dallas. Then they play the Giants. They'll beat the Giants. And then they play Detroit at home. I'm going to say they beat Detroit at home. Like I told y'all, they're going to split with Detroit. And they're gonna split with Green Bay, so that's gonna be a loss. So let me see. So right now, y'all, as far as with Minnesota, my prediction, and like I say, y'all can agree or disagree. Y'all know how we do it, y'all. But Snowy, you say I'm gonna leave. You say I'm gonna leave it as T-bit. My bad. So look, y'all, my prediction. For the Minnesota Vikings, man, I got them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got them going 12-5, y'all. I got Minnesota Vikings going 12-5. Now, it's a couple of games that could go either way, y'all. There's a couple of games that could go either way, even though I said they could win. But I think this week 14, when they play Washington, I think that's a game that could go either way. Let me see. Another game that probably could go either way is the Steelers. The game 4 against the Steelers. I think that's another game that, even though I said they'll beat the Steelers, I think that's a game that can go either way. So my prediction, y'all, they can either go 12-5. They can either go 12-5 or they can go 10. They can either go 12-5 or 10-7, y'all. I'm gonna say that's my prediction for Minnesota. I say either 12-5 or 10-7. Because like I say, I think 2 of them games can go either way. I think the Steelers game can go either way. And I'm gonna say the Washington Commanders game can go either way. Yeah, but like I say, y'all, I think they're gonna split with Detroit. I think they split with Green Bay and split with Chicago. I think everybody in that division gonna split because I think all those teams in that division gonna be good. Green Bay, I think all of them gonna be pretty good in that division. Jamie, what you say? The Broncos will win the AFC West. David, you say Rodgers. I hear you, man. Rob Manning, you say only one problem. You said the only problem we got is Rashee Rice. Hey, Rob Manning, are you a Kansas City Chiefs fan? If you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, man, hey, I hate to see. I knew that suspension was coming, man. I knew it was coming, but at first they were saying they were gonna let him play the first 4 games and then suspend him. But hey, they brought the hammer down a little early, gave him that 6-game suspension, man. But I think y'all, hey, Rob Manning, if you are a Kansas City Chiefs fan, I think y'all will be straight until he come baall back, man. Y'all will be good until he come back. Y'all got everybody healthy. Y'all got a healthy Hollywood Brown. You know, last year y'all didn't have him most of the season. David, you say good call. Ray Gourmet, you say just cooling. Okay, you talking to him. Rick H Town, Snow Easy. What up with y'all, man? Let me see who else. TB, you said the Commanders will be two at best or 4 at worst seed in the postseason. Nathan, you say you think the Steelers game could go either way, but the Bengals game could go either. Okay, Nathan. Okay, Nathan. Just for you, Nathan. Just for you. Let me see. What they play at again? Hold on. Let me see what they at. Oh, they play game 3. Game 3, 1 o'clock. Nathan, they playing in Minnesota now, Nathan. They playing in Minnesota. All right, Nathan. I'm going to say that game can go either way. I'll say that game go either way, Nathan. I say the Bengals game go either way. Just for you, Nathan. Just for you. What's your name? Is that Bover? What the? Hey. Hey, but y'all got some hell of a names in here, man. Y'all got some hell of a names in here. You say, in your opinion, you say it's the Michigan Wolverines 2023-2024 national title tainted. You know what? I heard about that, man. I'm gonna call you BN. I'm gonna call you BN. That's what I'm gonna call you. But I heard something about that because they were saying that I think that coach, the guy that they got there now, who the head coach now, I think he's gonna miss a couple of games with the suspension. But Harbaugh, you know, if you ask me, Harbaugh, I don't know how they could some kind of way, because it's really him, man. The other coach shouldn't have to pay for what Harbaugh has something to do with. But you know, that's how I go because Harbaugh don't came to the NFL, so I doubt if Harbaugh get any penalties, but no, I don't think so. BN, man, I don't think their national title should be taunted because because when it's all said and done, BN, they got to go out there on that field and they got to play the game, man. They got to go out there and make tackles. They got to go out there and catch the ball. Quarterback got to read the right reads. Offensive line got to block. So when it's all said and done, I ain't gonna say that, man, because you got to go out there in between them trenches and play the game, baby. You got to play that game. Ray Gourmet, you say, man, tell us a story. And Dwayne, you say, come on, BT Broderick can stomp warm cotton candy. For sure, Dwayne, for sure, man. Dave, you say the Eagles showed up. You say showed us how to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And Nathan, you said at least and either way. Yeah, that's what I said, Nathan. I got you. Either way, I got you. Elvis Pie, you say 1 week till we kick some Dallas ass next week. Yeehaw. Yeah, hey, Elvis Pie. Hey, I'm telling you right now, your boy Saquon Barkley might put 250 on their ass that Thursday night, Elvis Pie. Let me say that one more time. Your boy Saquon might put 200 plus on their ass. And I'm going to tell you something, Elvis Pie, with all that drama that's going on with the Cowboys and Micah Parsons, hey, even if for some reason Jerry Jones do end up paying the guy right before the game, y'all know Micah Parsons ain't been doing nothing, man. So if Micah Parsons do play, he gonna be a situational guy. What I mean by that, he ain't been playing, y'all. He ain't been doing nothing. Every time y'all see Micah Parsons in training camp, every time they show him, he got a jersey on and he's standing on the sideline talking to somebody. He over there chilling. Matter of fact, when he was at the Falcon preseason game, your man laying all on the table, chilling like he about to take a nap or some shit. So my thing is, y'all, when you ain't playing like that, stuff like that, you got to watch those soft tissue injuries like groins, hamstring. So I tell you what, man, if he do play, if he do get paid and he do play, which I think, y'all, if he do hold out, I don't think he's going to hold out long. Alexander Brian, what up with your brother? You say my New York Giants will beat Washington Redskins week 1. Ugh, I don't know, Alexander Brian. Ooh, you said they're going to beat him week 1? Ooh. I don't know about that, Alexander Brian. Hey, I appreciate your comment, though, brother. But Alexander Bryant, I will give you this. I will give you this much credit, though, Alexander Bryan. I will give you this credit. T-Bit. I said big tight nose. You said big tight nose. You said T-Bit nose tight chair. See some shit. You said this my new name. Appreciate you coming through, T-Bit. Goddamn T-Bit. But yeah, man, I will say this though, Alexander Bryan, man, about your team. I will tell you this though. Your team will be better. I will tell you that. Y'all will be better. I think y'all defense gonna be very good. I think y'all gonna be better on offense with Russell Wilson, man. But I think Jackson Dart stepping on his heels, baby. Jackson Dart will be stepping on his heels. Believe that. Your boy Jackson Dart looking good in the preseason, man. He have been looking good. Roadmaster, what up with your brother? Elvis Pie, you say you're the man, coach. You say he. I hear you, Elvis Pie. And Nathan, you say Snow Easy. You say that would be. And Dave, yeah. Nathan in here trolling. Yeah, Nathan tried to catch me slipping. That's what he tried to catch me slipping. That's what he tried to do. Ray Gourmet, you said Lamar Jackson can't cut butter when it comes to the playoff game. Facts, Ray Gourmet, man. Hey, Ray Gourmet, that's why I say when it comes to your boy Lamar Jackson and it comes to Josh Allen, man. Hey, Ray Gourmet, it almost put me in the mind frame. It almost put me in the mind frame, man, of back when Peyton Manning used to be playing. And Ray Gourmet, you remember Peyton Manning would put up all them damn stats during the season. You remember the Indianapolis Colts? They were going to run and win like 11, 12 games straight. You know, they scoring all the points. But Ray Gourmet, every time it got playoff time, you know, they had to go through them Patriots and Tom Brady. And every time they got in the playoffs, had them Tom Brady send their ass home every year. But he had that one year when the Colts had finally got that good running game and they had that defensive line with Booger McFarland and they was able to put pressure on the quarterback with Bob Sanders at safety. Remember, Bob Sanders had a great year that year. And the Colts finally got over the hump, man. So that's what I say about Baltimore and Buffalo, man. They got to eventually one day get over the damn hump and beat them and beat Kansas City, man. They got to. They got to, man. They can't let Kansas City send their ass home every time. What up with your Alf? Is that Alfie? Alphi? Is that Alfie? You say, let's go NBA basketball. Yes, sir. Hey, it's right around the corner, Alfie. Right around the corner, baby. Hey, I will be doing live game reaction for that double hitter on October the 21st, man. The Lakers, Golden State Warriors, Houston Rockets, OKC, baby. We're going to be on and popping, baby. We waiting on that. We are waiting on that, baby. We're waiting on the matchups for sure. You say, okay, let me see, Snow Easy. Angel Zamora, what up with you, man? You say Seahawks. Break forever. What up with you, man? You say it depends on Russell Wilson. Yeah. Yeah. Nathan got about eight different names on here, man. You got about 8 different names, Snow Easy. Angel Zamora, you say the Seahawks. Hey, Angel Zamora, my main thing with y'all, man. My main thing with y'all with the Seahawks is y'all offensive line. And who else gonna step up at receiver besides your boy? What's his name? Jackson and Jigba. I know y'all got Cooper Kupp, which Cooper Kupp is a very good receiver, but Cooper Kupp been getting hurt the past couple of years. So, but if Cooper Kupp can stay healthy, hey, Angel Zamora, you know he most definitely run routes and get open. But you gotta hope Cooper Kupp stay healthy. But y'all got some talent over there. Y'all. Hopefully, y'all offensive line will be better because you know last year, Geno Smith even though he put up some numbers, he got sacked a lot. So hopefully they can protect Sam Darnold. You know how Sam Darnold is. Anytime you start getting pressure on him, you see what happened to Sam Darnold when they played the Rams in the playoffs. They started putting pressure on him, and your boy started looking like a totally different quarterback out there, man. You say I don't think Aaron. You say I don't think Aaron will help anymore. T-Bit and Nathan. You say I keep saying, "Hey, Snow man, I could borrow $200." You Snow Easy. David, you say you hate Brady as a Bills fan. I know you do. I know you do, David. I know you do. Snow Easy, you say Big Tight. Did you check out the tweet? Nope. Hey, Snow Easy. Nope. Not yet. Hey, Snow Easy. Not on duty. Not on duty. Not on duty. Not on duty. Shaquille Oatmeal. But Shaquille Oatmeal. Shaquille Oatmeal. What up with you, man? Ray Gourmet, you said all right. You said you circling with the big motion. Let me see what you say, David. You say Cup's chip his cup a few years ago. Yeah. And Blackout, you say Panthers applying pressure this season. And T-Bit, you say Tight only get on that Twitch when someone tries to steal his chair. Yes, sir. Hey, T-Bit. Hey, I got this thing nailed to the floor, T-Bit. It ain't going nowhere. Got that thing nailed to the floor, T-Bit, all the way. Hey, T-Bit, to the window, to the wall. Yes, sir. God dog it, I messed up. I was trying to come up with something off the fly. I messed it up. I messed it up. But y'all know what I was trying to say. Ray Gomez, you say double tap, show some love for sure, man. Y'all will definitely make sure y'all double tap the screen for the likes, man. Y'all get them likes up for your boy, man, and subscribe to the channel, man. Like I say, man, I appreciate y'all coming in here, kicking it with me. And like I say, man, if y'all just coming in here, Kyle Hamilton signed a 4-year, $100 million contract, man, $82 million guaranteed, which makes him the highest paid safety in the NFL, man. Adam Thielen, as you know, he got traded to the Minnesota Vikings from the Carolina Panthers. And like I say, man, when it comes to the Carolina Panthers, man, the only thing I can think of, the reason why they traded Adam Thielen, they must be feeling real good about the young receivers, man, with Tech McMillan, Jalen Coker, Xavier Legette, Jimmy Horn Jr. They got to feel good about these young receivers, man, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have traded Adam Thielen, because, you know, he most definitely been the primary target for Bryce Young with the Carolina Panthers. So I think they got to be feeling good about their young receivers, man. They got to, because if you think about it, if they didn't, they wouldn't have traded him. But shout out to Adam Thielen, man, going back to his home team. And like I say, you know, like I told y'all before, man, with Minnesota, that engine go as far as JJ Mcarthy take them, man. If JJ Mcarthy come out and he plays solid, Minnesota most definitely gonna make some noise. But if he come out and he looking shaky, yes, sir, that's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Snowy, you said Big Time. You said, did you make the account? Yeah, you said I'm still waiting. I would support you. So I think it would be good. Nah, I ain't did it yet, Snowy. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't did it yet, Snowy. He said, I'm gonna call you DJ. Yes, sir, Nathan. You almost got me on that one, Nathan. You almost got me. Nathan. You almost got me. Triple B Frosty, what up with you, brother? Appreciate you coming back, Triple B Frosty. And you said Chill go get tight anymore. You say I'll be tight. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, T-Bit. Nathan, you said that one was hilarious. Yeah, you almost got me. You almost got me, Nathan. Hey, Nathan, I know you've been trying to catch me slipping since yesterday. Yes, sir. Been trying to catch me slipping since yesterday. Let me see. Ray, you say Catholics versus the convicts. Yes, sir. Let me see. You say Snow Easy like my day. And Rollbacks, you say Big Tight will say that day for shit. Yeah, I know. Hey, Rollbacks, I know what he was trying to do. He wasn't finna catch me slipping. Yeah, he wasn't gonna catch me slipping. No. When you say yeah. And you say no. No. Hey, y'all give me 1 second, man. Let me see what you say. Triple B Frosty, you say, do I play Madden? Triple B Frosty, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't play Madden, man. I used to play it all the time. I used to play Madden all the time. I used to play 2K all the time. But I ain't played it in a couple of years. Truth be Frost, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't really played video game in a couple of years, man. I ain't really, just to be honest with you, man. Let me see. You say Nathan. You say Tyke. Read my last two comments. Okay, hold on, Nathan. Let me go up. Nathan, you say y'all thought they called him that in school. And let me see. Hold on, Nathan. Let me go back up. I see that. You say DJ boo 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 with DJ. You say I'm gonna call you DJ. Yeah, you like I say, Nathan, you tried to get me. You tried to get me, Nathan. I ain't fall. Hey, Nathan. Nathan, what they say? I'm not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. What your boy Eddie Murphy say? I'm not gonna fall on what was that? Beverly Hills Cop, y'all. Beverly Hills Cop. The little police officer told Eddie Murphy, we're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. We're not gonna fall for it again. You got us one time, you won't get us again. Dave, you say, well, you finished, man. You say about them bills. Oh, my bad, David. Hold on, let me get your. Appreciate you reminding me, David. You know, hey, I got up here running my mouth, David. Hold on, let me get you going, David. What up with your Elder the King, man? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me get you up. Let me get you up. Hold up 1 second. Let's get these bills up. All right, y'all. Here we go. Get these bills going. All right, y'all. We're finna look at the Bills schedule. Snowy, you say everyone Big Tight is lying. You say he's lying with the 1 second. You say he'll really be 2 minutes. Eddie the King, you say what's good, Mr. You say Panthers Nation got Hall washed up 34-year-old name Adam. Yeah, for sure. Eddie the King, for sure. Yes, sir. Hey, they got a good deal for him, though, Eddie the King. They got a good deal for him on 4th and the 5th. I'll take that. Okay, David, here we go, man, with the Buffalo. David, we're going to get the Buffalo going, y'all. We're going to do I'm going to do my little prediction with the Buffalo Bills, man. We're going to look at their schedule. So here we go, man. Let me get my paper ready. So here we go. The Buffalo Bills starting out the season. They play the Baltimore Ravens. Woo, man, that's Sunday night. Golly, but hey, Buffalo got to, damn, they got to play Baltimore right off the rip, man. Let me see, man. Let me see. Buffalo playing. They at home against Baltimore. Oh man. That game right there can go either way, y'all. That game could go either way, but I'm gonna say Baltimore beat them that first game, y'all. I'm gonna say Baltimore win that first game. I like what Baltimore done did in the offseason, picking up Jair Alexander. Even though Jair Alexander been hurt, but if Jair Alexander can play 70-80% of what he used to be, he most definitely gonna be a great pickup. Like I said, they got Malachi Stark, safety out of Georgia, man. They got D-Hop, but you know, DeAndre Hopkins ain't what he used to be, but he'll probably be a good guy to short yardage guy. But I'm gonna say Baltimore beat Buffalo that first game. After that, y'all, they got the Jets. Week 2, they gonna beat the Jets. So they'll start out 1-1. They play Miami. They're gonna beat Miami 2-1. The Saints, they're gonna beat the Saints 3-1. They play the Patriots, even though the Patriots gonna be better. I'm gonna say they beat the Patriots 4-1. Then they got the Falcons. They're gonna beat the Falcons 5-1. So y'all, they're gonna start out 0-1, but they're gonna go on the streak and win 5 straight games. They're gonna beat the Jets, Miami, the Saints, Patriots, and Atlanta before they're gonna go in the bye week at 5-1. Then they come back in week 8 after the bye week. They play my team, the Carolina Panthers. I I ain't gonna be biased, y'all. I think Carolina gonna be better, but I don't think we at that point to beat Buffalo yet. So I'm gonna say they beat Carolina. They play Kansas City. I'm gonna say they lose to Kansas City. I'm gonna say they lose to Kansas City. Then they got Miami again. They gonna sweep Miami. Then they got Tampa. They play Tampa. That's gonna be a good one. They play Tampa. Shit. Ooh, they play Tampa. Let me see what they playing at. They play Tampa at home. Woo. Man. Boy, that game could go either way, y'all. That Tampa game can go either way. What y'all think, man? What y'all think against Tampa? Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think, man. Y'all think Buffalo will beat Tampa? They playing them. They got Buffalo. Tampa. Buffalo play Tampa at home, y'all. They play Tampa at home. Break forever. You say yes. You say might be co-right. You say about the job game. You say I'm a Jets fan. Gourmet, you say you giving Baker too much credit. And Eagles fan, what up with your brother? Eagles fan 4, you say yeah. You say Bills a dub. Blackout, you say Bills. Editor, you say I had my first varsity game today. Okay, how you do, editor? How you do, man? Hopefully y'all got it. Hopefully y'all got the win. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna say the Bills beat them. We're gonna say the Bills beat Tampa at home. Okay, after that, they play Houston. They most definitely gonna beat Houston. They're gonna beat Houston. Then they play the Steelers. I think they'll beat the Steelers, y'all. I think they'll beat the Steelers. I think Buffalo beat the Steelers, y'all. Snowies, you say big talk. You said, did you check it out? You say it's very easy. You can yeah. Snowies, I might take a look at it, Snowies. I might take a look at it. What's your name? Is that Hills? Is that Hell? Oh, Hellraiser. Hellraiser 23rd. You say Bill will beat them. And Eagles fan, you say they just not beating the Eagles. And editor, you say we won. You say I play DB. And okay, that's what's up, Editor King, man. You said no, that would be you think Big Ty should make it. Hey, Snow Easy, boy, you wild, but y'all crazy, man. Break forever. You said the Jets might win against the Bills. Hey, Break forever. I think they're gonna split. Break forever. I think they're gonna split. I think the Bills will beat them, and I think the Jets will beat. I think they'll split, man, because I think the Jets gonna be way better this year. So I think the Bills gonna split with the Jets, and I think the Bills gonna split with the Patriots. I think they split with the Patriots, and they split with the Jets, and I think they sweep Miami. That's what I think. Break forever. You say Hellraiser 23rd. You say I'm a Skull Game fan. Skull Game. Who is that? The Raiders? Who is that? Skull Game. Who is that? Is that School Game? Who your team is, Hellraiser? Let me know who your team is. Nathan, you say read my comment. You say Tight, did you read? Hold on, Nathan. You say Tight, did you read my comment about Twitch? Yeah, I seen it. You say I don't think you read. You say, but you missed it if you cover. You say, can you? Okay, hold on, Nathan. I think I got it. Hold on. Did I get it, or was that Nathan? Or was that Snow Easy? That might have been Snow Easy. Hold on, Nathan. Oh, you said old boy Chase Miller. You say, can you read my message? Nathan, you say, Tight, did you miss my comment again? Hold on, Nathan, you say, Tight, I know, you said, I know I said it 15 times already, but could you check out Twitch? Yeah, man. I see you and Snow Easy talk about old Twitch. Yeah, I said, hey, old boy was saying it a lot, though, hey. Hey, old boy was saying it a lot, though, y'all. He was. Oh, you say you Vikings, Hellraiser. Yeah, we just looked at y'all. I just looked at y'all schedule, Hellraiser. I got y'all going 12-5, Hellraiser 23rd. I just did my prediction on yours right before you came in here. I got y'all doing 12-5. And then I said, y'all got 2 games that can go either way, which is the Commanders and the Steelers game could go either way. So I said, y'all either going to go Hellraiser 23rd. I said, y'all either going to go 12-5 or 10-7. Y'all going to be somewhere between 10 and 12 wins. That's what I say for y'all. Somewhere between 10 and 12 wins. Because Hellraiser 23rd, I think y'all going to split with everybody in y'all division. I think y'all going to split with Detroit. I think y'all split with Green Bay, and y'all split with Chicago. I think all y'all going to split because I think all of y'all going to have good teams for sure. All right, man. So, hold on. Let me get back to where I was at with Buffalo. So, Buffalo playing the Steelers. I'm going to say Buffalo beat the Steelers. And then they got the Bengals. I know Nathan don't want to hear it, but they're going to beat the Bengals. They're going to beat the Bengals. Like I said, they're going to split with the Patriots. So I'm going to say they lose that one in New England. They're going to split with the Patriots. They'll beat Cleveland. Then they play the Eagles. They got the Eagles at home. They'll lose to the Eagles. And then they got the Jets. I told y'all they'll split with the Jets. Okay, so I got them going. I got Buffalo going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got Buffalo going 12-5, y'all. 12-5. 12-5. Y'all let me know if what y'all think about that. Y'all agree with that? Y'all agree with that? I think Buffalo will probably be somewhere around 12-5, y'all. Somewhere around 12-5. Waffle Blues. I mean, Waffy Blues. What up with you, man? You said who's QB1 for the Patriots? Drake May. Waffy Blues. Drake May is the starting quarterback for the Patriots, man. Drake May. Ray, you say split with the Patriots is crazy. Hey, Ray Gourmet, the reason why I say that, Ray Gourmet, is I think the Patriots gonna be better, man. They spent a lot of money on their defense. They straightened up the offensive line. But hey, Ray Gourmet, I did see that they let go Bourne. I was surprised that the Patriots let go the wide receiver. What's his name? Is it Kenyon Bourne or Kyron Bourne or something like that? But he's solid. I was surprised they let him go. I thought they were gonna keep him and Diggs together. I thought they were gonna keep them together. Nathan, you said, bro, I'm saying. Hey, Nathan. Hey, as you see, Nathan, I know y'all signed Trey Henderson, but Nathan, I just gotta see, Nathan. I just gotta see it. I just gotta see what y'all gonna do, man. I'm Nathan, I'm a wait and see guy. And when it comes to y'all, Nathan, y'all defense is my only problem with your team, Nathan, with the Cincinnati Bengals is y'all defense, man. So it's like anytime y'all play against a good team, Nathan, my question mark gonna be y'all doggone defense, man, because I know y'all gonna be able to score points. But are y'all gonna be able to stop? Are y'all gonna be able to get them stops? Are y'all gonna be able to get them key stops, man? Snowy, you say I think we all agree with Twitch. You say what y'all think. Leonard Flores, man, what up with you, man? You say go Raiders. Yes, sir, Raiders. What's your name? Is that Pac Fan? Is that Pac Faniwa? Is that Pac Faniwa? Pac Faniwa? If I say your name wrong, man, I apologize, man. I'm just gonna call you Pac Fan. You say go Pac, go. I hear you, brother. And Chavis, Hennessy Stanley. You say Kendrick Bourne. That's it, man. Appreciate that, Chavis, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I seen they let Kendrick Bourne go. I was surprised they let him go, man. Appreciate that, Chavis, man. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. I knew it was something, Bourne, but appreciate that, Chavis, man, for sure. Snow Easy, you say, man, what Rashard Booker said. I don't know, Snow Easy. Hey, you heard him last night say Snow Easy. He been spending time with the wifey. You know, I told him, hey, happy wife, happy life, baby. You better make sure mama happy, baby. Make sure mama happy. For sure. Oh, Pac Fan Hour. Okay, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Pack fan hour. Okay, got you, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you coming through. You say what happened to my mom? I don't know what happened, Snow Easy. Hold on, Snow Easy. Give me 1 second. I don't know what happened. Give me 1 second, Snow Easy. I'll get you back right. Give me 1 second. I ain't even, hey, Snow Easy. I ain't even noticed it wasn't on there. Give me 1 second, Snow Easy. I'll get you right. Hold up. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Snow Easy. Let me. Hold on. Let me. Hold on, Snow Easy. I got to get to your name. Oh, Snow Easy, you already got it. Hold on, Snow Easy. Hold on, Snow Easy. Okay, there you go, Snow Easy. You say nice try with the mods. You say what you think. This you say what you think. This is GTA. Yeah, hey, Snow Easy. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened, Snow Easy. But I got you right, brother. You back on. You say big time you lacking. Hey, Snow Easy, what you got? 2 of them? You got 2 accounts, Snow Easy. But yeah, hey, Snow Easy, boy, you and Nathan, boy. You got 2 Snow Easies. Or is that Nathan trying to trick me again? Is that Nathan trying to trick me again? Hey, Nathan, boy, you on my ass tonight, Nathan. Hey, Nathan, hey, Nathan, hey. You said big time. You say you don't know the difference from the blue icon. Yeah, hey, Snow Easy. It caught me off guard, Snow Easy, because at the time when you said it, Snow Easy, you didn't have a message for the blue one for you. It wasn't no message in there right there. So at the time when I seen it, it was only the white. It was only just the white word Snow Easy. So that's what threw me off. But then when I went and looked at it, there's Snow Easy. When I went and looked at it to make sure to see why you wasn't no mod, when I looked at it, I seen you. Well, I was like, hold on, I was like you straight. I was like you straight. You already got it. Yeah, he finally got me, Snow Easy. He finally got me on that one. He got me on that. Yeah, you got me on that one, Snow Easy. What up with your is that B Mike? BMIC? B Mike? What up with you, man? You said the Vikings should a wolf. You said the Titans should whoop you said the Vikings should whoop the Titans ass. Let me see what y'all saying, man. You said the Titans suck. Okay, I can hey, B Mick. I'm gonna tell you one thing about them Titans, but hey, them Titans, the first game of the season, they got to go see them Broncos, baby. And them Broncos. Hey, B Mick, B Mike, if I said your name right, hey, that's gonna be a tough game for your boy Cam Ward. To start the season out as a rookie, you got to start the season out probably against the best defense in the league. Woo-wee. Boy, against the best defense in the league, man, that's going to be tough, y'all. That's going to be tough. Tough. Man. You said the Broncos and whoop the Titans ass. You say my money's on the Broncos. Facts, B Mike, man. Facts, B Mike. Hey, for sure. I'm going to definitely put my money on them, especially the first game, Cam Ward against that defense. You know, he probably going to throw a couple of picks. He most definitely going to throw a couple of picks against that defense. Shit. Going to throw a couple of picks. Sam Mason, what up with you, brother?
Wide receiver Rashee Rice will be suspended 6 games to start the regular season. This coming after pleading guilty to 2 third-degree felony charges involving a serious bodily injury and racing on a highway causing bodily injury. Rice will be eligible to return for the Chiefs in Week 7 of the season. Here with national reporter Jeff Darlington, analyst Louis Riddick, I'm Phil Murphy. Jeff, what more can you tell us about the league's decision here?
Well, Phil, we know the seriousness of the nature of Rashee Rice's situation. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail, which a sentence that he can take whenever he chooses per the judge's orders. Now the NFL essentially saying 6-game suspension. What is so interesting about this timing is that originally we did not anticipate this suspension starting at the week 1 of the regular season. His disciplinary hearing was not scheduled until September 30th. So the thought was after that, they would come down with their ruling and perhaps he would serve that suspension later on. The NFL and the NFLPA instead coming to terms on a suspension that Rice did accept. So it will be 6 games at the start of the season. The Chiefs will have to figure it out without Rashee Rice for what feels like the first half of the season.
Louis, from a schematic standpoint, we've seen this Chiefs offense start slow in recent seasons. We knew
Hey, quick thing, y'all. If you haven't already double tap the screen for the likes, y'all do me a favor and make sure you double tap the screen and get them likes up for your boy, man. We at what, like 24 likes? We most definitely should be able to get that thing up to 40, man. That's 16 likes. So if you ain't already double tap the screen for the likes, y'all do that for me, man. And like I say, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content.
Decision was coming for Rice. Now we know 6 games. What's your level of concern for the function of this offense while he's out?
Yeah, look, it's a big hit because Rashee is a multi-tool player, meaning he can line up at all 3 wide receiver spots. He can line up at the X, he can line up at the Z, he can line up at the E in the slot. And so that is a big component that they're going to wind up missing. But look, I think obviously Brett Veach understood that at some point during this season he was not going to have him. And so he had to go out and make sure that this wide receiver core was able to carry the load for however long he was going to be missed. And that means, look, Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown are going to have to really step up. Xavier is going to have to take another step in his development. Hopefully Hollywood can stay healthy. And he is a guy who can be an absolute game breaker. And then Tyquan Thornton's emergence this preseason, that's another big part of it. Brashard Smith catching balls out of the backfield. These guys are going to have to be big right out of the gate because, look, they got some heavyweights right out of the gate. The Chargers are a serious contender, I believe, this year. The Philadelphia Eagles, we already know what they bring to the table. So these guys are going to have to lean on Patrick Mahomes. Patrick's going to have to lean on them. And just remember this name, too. Travis Kelce is going to have to step up right out of the gate and say, hey, look, I need to really carry the load here and set the tone. I'm a future Hall of Famer. I didn't have a great season in 24. I want to set the tone right. And what better way to do it, Jeff, right? I mean, when you're talking about the fact that he has to step in for the fact that Rashee Rice is not going to be there. They have the wherewithal to do it. Right. They have the coaching staff to be able to make up for it.
Yeah, not to diminish the 6-game suspension. The only thing I would add to that is that from the Chiefs' perspective, when you talk about personnel, they'd rather have these guys available at the end of the season than the beginning of the season. Sure. Like they did last year. They want to make sure that they've got everything set. So in a weird way, I hate talking about these suspensions and setting aside, obviously, the seriousness of the nature that led to the suspension. But just talking about the suspension itself, the Chiefs can look at this as a positive because they don't have to wait in limbo for that September 30th arbitration hearing. They can now get this out of the way for a team that will find a way to stack up enough wins to get themselves into the playoffs. And then the key for this team, like they didn't have enough time to kind of get cohesion with Hollywood Brown last year. They didn't have Rashee Rice for as long as they might have wanted. So they can now get all of these guys available at the end of the season, get themselves primed for a playoff run.
Louis, let's say it takes a minute or a few weeks for this offense to find its footing again. This defense allowed a league best 18.2 points per game the last 2 years. Yeah. 2025, is it good enough to carry them again?
Absolutely it is. Look, I think this football team, I've said this all along, this football team may not win as many games as they won a year ago. And look, they only lost 1. Yeah. But I think they are better in 2025 for sure from a personnel perspective, 1 through 53. Defense, look, they've got young playmakers at all 3 levels. Brett Veach has done a fantastic job of drafting, and Steve Spagnuolo, the head of the defensive charge, has done a nice job, a fantastic job developing them. So think about it this year. They add a guy like Aston Gelati out of Louisville to go on this defensive line along with Chris Jones. And there you see George Karlaftis on your screen. They are super high on Aston Gelati. And then think about, now a new safety, Jaden Hicks, who's been there a couple of years now in this system, and now he is ready to break onto the scene. Trent McDuffie is already a stud. Nick Bolton is already a stud. They are loaded, and I think this team, without a doubt, is built to withstand the kind of loss they're going to suffer with Rasheed not being available early on.
The Chiefs being better is a scary proposition. They allowed just 20 points 4 times all of last year in the regular season when their starters played. We're not counting Week 18 against the Broncos. Other receiving news, 2025, starting to feel like 2015 with some of these homecomings. Back to Skull. The Panthers traded Adam Thelien to the Vikings back up north, where it all started for him. He was an undrafted free agent out of Minnesota State, and you see 22-year-old JJ Mcarthy gets another efficient wide receiver, highest receiving percentage by receiver amongst the last 2 seasons, 150 targets. Thielen's one, and then it's royalty. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devontae Smith, Nico Collins, Jamar Chase. Jeff, the Vikings lost Rondale Moore, a free agency acquisition in the preseason. We know they don't have Jordan Addison for the first few games. How important was it for Minnesota to add some depth to this receiving room?
Yeah, I mean, they're banged up across the board. Even Justin Jefferson dealing with a little bit of an ailment. Now, he'll be fine, but ultimately they had to find depth at the wide receiver position. Adam Thielen was a guy that there's been chatter behind the scenes that they were targeting for a trade. No one really necessarily, I think, expected it to happen. Or if you didn't expect it to happen, it's because you didn't think Carolina would be willing to give up the guy who's made Bryce Young as comfortable as he's been the last year. So I think that might have been the biggest mystery of this, but no question about it. It made perfect sense for the Vikings, not just because Adam Thielen is comfortable in Minnesota where he started his career, but also simply because he's the kind of veteran presence that will be very good for JJ McCarthy when he does need this depth as a rookie starter.
Lewis, a sensible move. How much does this move help Minnesota this season?
It helps him tremendously simply because of what Jeff was alluding to. The fact that, one, he brings a veteran presence to the wide receiver room. He brings a veteran presence to the offensive meeting room. And specifically, he is someone that, along with Justin Jefferson, can go to JJ McCarthy and really keep him on the straight and narrow and keep him nice and even-keeled, although I don't think JJ McCarthy has any problem with that. And JJ has a previous relationship with Adam Thielen already. So this is brilliant on the part of the front office of the Minnesota Vikings and Kevin O'Connell. This is exactly the kind of addition that they need, especially given the fact that Jordan Addison isn't going to be available at the beginning of the year. I think it just makes sense. I am all for making sure that you mix and match within different positional rooms in terms of veterans and young guys, because young guys need that leadership. Obviously, you don't want a bunch of exceptions, meaning older guys who are on the downside of their career, but you want to hit the sweet spot. And I think Adam Thielen going to Minnesota is one of those examples of hitting the sweet spot.
And his second stint in purple and gold starts right here on ESPN, Week 1, Monday Night Football in Chicago. Other side of the coin, this is a big loss for Bryce Young, who looked great toward the end of last season. Young had a 95 QBR when targeting Thielen. Compare that to just 31 when targeting any other wide receiver. Young also threw for nearly 3 more yards per attempt and had a 20% better completion percentage when targeting the 35-year-old Thielen. Lewis, end of last year, Young was terrific. 10 total touchdowns, no turnovers the last 3 games. Now you subtract the main target. How do you grade the talent around Young in Carolina as he tries to make the next step?
And obviously, it's young and unproven, but you know what? They're trying to go young. They're trying to build for the long haul, and what better way to do it than to get a bunch of guys who are around the same age and just let them grow together. Now, you have to understand that there's going to be some lumps along the way because you have some inexperience, particular at the wide receiver spot, and you have to take your time. And you see there on your screen, look, Tedero McMillan, Xavier Legette, Jalen Carter, Jimmy Horn Jr., these guys are all going to have to grow along with Bryce, earn his trust. Bryce is going to have to get to know them, but they're all super skilled. Look at some of the highlights on your screen right now. I mean, Xavier Legette can fly, and he is a monster of an athlete. Tedero McMillan is one of those high risers down the field that can make Lynn Swann-type catches with one hand, contort his body in the air. These are kind of things that you're looking for as a scouting department and as a coaching staff. They just need to grow together now, and you need to manage your expectations accordingly.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything bad about Dan Morgan, the GM, making these calls because he is smarter than me and will beat me up. But that being said, It is slightly peculiar to me just because Adam Thielen was such a safety net for Bryce Young. And that's not to take away what Young did last season. And I do applaud the idea of going young. They've drafted 2 wide receivers in the first round each of the last 2 years. It just feels like maybe they could have gone another year with that veteran presence in Adam Thielen. But they got some trade value out of it. They feel obviously very good about these young guys. They want to move forward with them. And I will say this, it obviously speaks volumes not just to how they feel about those young receivers, but how they feel Fluke by any means that he rebounded after being benched for Andy Dalton and came back and resurrected his young career. Very clearly, this team believes that he has proven himself not only to be the franchise quarterback, to be able to raise the standard of these young wide receivers.
Carolina's probably going to need to put up points. They ranked last season in yards allowed, points allowed, QBR allowed, and third down percentage against. Let's get to some more top stories today, Jeff. Starting in Baltimore, we got a new $100 million man on that Ravens roster. What more can you tell us?
What up with your Twan Dunn, man? Appreciate you coming through, Twan Dunn. What up with your Chief Tomahawk? Appreciate you coming through, man. Who else? Yeah, appreciate y'all coming through, man, for sure, man.
That's right, we do. Kyle Hamilton setting a record-setting 4-year extension. It's $100.4 million, including $82 million guaranteed. Eric DeCosta, the general.
Hey, y'all, this contract that Kyle Hamilton just signed, the safety for Baltimore, makes him the highest paid safety in the league, y'all. Highest paid. Matter of fact, he got a 4-year, $100 million, as y'all see on the screen. Got 82 of it guaranteed. So they got your boy locked up all the way up into the year of 2030.
Our manager there really has a lot of players coming up for extensions, deciding to get Hamilton done very early. Entering his 4th seasons, we see what happens with a guy like Micah Parsons when you let that roll too long. Baltimore Ravens say, no, we're getting this one done right now. We're getting it done very, very early. Let's go to Joe Mixon, out at least the first 4 games of this season. Non-football injury list for an injury that he sustained away from the football field earlier this offseason. So as a result, it looks like Nick Chubb is going to get his chance to resurrect his career. I think we're going to see Chubb as RB1 in Houston as Mixon comes back. The question is, how long will Mixon be gone? Will he be able to come back right after those mandatory 4?
What up with your time, man? Appreciate you coming through, time. And Ali, is that Ali? Hey, appreciate you coming through, brother. John Santos, what up with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all coming through, man. And like I say, man, the situation with Joe Mixon, he will start the game out on the non-injury PUP list. He's gonna miss the first 4 games, but they are saying he could be a possible situation where he might miss more than 4 games, man. So I don't know if y'all already had y'all fantasy draft, but if you pick Joe Mixon, hey, you might hopefully you got somebody good on the bench to replace him. But here we go, man.
Games that he'll be missing. Devon Achane, some good news for the Dolphins. He's been dealing with a calf injury in recent weeks, but General Manager Chris Grier did say on Wednesday that Achane will be ready to go for the Week 1 game against the Colts. This is very important given the fact that Achane hadn't really practiced very much the past few weeks, didn't practice because of that injured calf leading into the final preseason game. But Achane should be ready for Week 1. Huge news for the Dolphins backfield.
Yeah, we are just getting the offseason for that Bengals front office since he locked down both top receivers for the next 4 years. Jamar Chase becoming the highest paid non-QB in league history.
Hey, here you go, Nathan. Your Bengals, baby. Here you go, your Bengals, Nathan.
And T. Higgins got $115 million US. They also signed B.J. Hill, Mike Gesicki to 3-year deals. Then Monday, finally, resolution for Trey Hendrickson, raising his 2025 salary to $30 million this season. And the reigning sack leader spoke today for the first time since that new deal.
Y'all see what everybody getting paid right here for the Bengals. And this the reason why they ain't going to be able to pay nobody else on the team. Y'all see Jamar Chase, 4-year, $160 million extension. T. Higgins, 4-year, $115 million extension. Trey Henderson, they gave him a $14 million raise. Defensive tackle, B.J. Hill, $33 million for 3 years. Tight end, Mike Gesicki, 3-year, $25.5 million. So I don't think they got that much more money to pay anybody. They might have to go get somebody from LA Fitness to fill out the 53-man roster.
I'm a football player, and football players play football. So, it's good to be back out there with the guys. Not that I didn't enjoy coaching, but that's not what I'm here to do. Looking forward to getting after quarterbacks. The priority was always the 2025 Bengals, whatever this looked like. Unfortunately for me, I can't write my own contracts. That's something that we had, common ground in finding it, and that's what we're doing now. And that's what's best for the 2025 Bengals. I think it's just to suit up and play, and incredibly humbled by the experience.
Jeff Darlington back with us. Jeff, it was a league best 17.5 sacks last season for Hendrickson. That accounted for 49% of the team total. At the start of this offseason, a lot of people were worried Cincinnati wouldn't get this deal done. How did it come together?
Well, it came together by complete compromise. We talk about the idea of it being a long-term extension. Well, it's not. It's essentially a one-year rental to allow Hendrickson to eventually perhaps hit free agency. The Bengals were always uncomfortable with the idea of overpaying, given the fact that Hendrickson is coming up on his 30th birthday. So instead, they will have him for this season, like Joe Burrow had wanted, to help out a defense that clearly does need Hendrickson's presence, but also still able to do those big deals on the offensive side of the ball. So it's not as if this is the perfect scenario where they have Hendrickson in the long-term fold, but they at least can go into this season knowing that they've got their leading sack guy. They also have the offensive firepower to get it going there. So perhaps a short-term resolution, but one at least that gets them through the 2025 season.
Louis Riddick subbing back on. Louis, Hendrickson got paid, but this defense was bad in stretches with him last year. They bring in a new DC, Al Golden. How much will he improve this defense that, frankly, needs to carry its load?
Look, it's going to be all dependent upon how he can get these young players, how fast he can get them to develop.
Hey, what up with your Pacers stink, man? Appreciate you coming through. Robert Bolton. Appreciate you coming through, man. You say the Bengals win the playoffs, and you said Atlanta win the division. I hear you, Robin Bolton, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother.
How fast he can get them to follow Trey Hendrickson's lead. When you're talking about guys like Shamar Stewart, like Demetrius Knight Jr., like Barrett Carter, the first, second, and fourth round pick, respectively, this year, all of these guys have tried to tap into Trey Hendrickson and kind of learn how to be a professional, tricks of the trade, so they can hit the ground running. Because, look, they know on the defensive side that they're the ones, quite honestly, that are the weak links right now. They know that Joe Burrow is putting up yardage at an absolute Hall of Fame rate, that Jamar Chase is Triple Crown winning, leading in receptions, receiving yards and touchdowns. And they're sitting there on the other side of the ball, dropping the ball over and over again. So now it's going to be up to Al Golden to get these guys really up to speed. It's up to the personnel department, considering how top heavy they are from a salary cap perspective on the offensive side of the ball, to say, hey, look, we have to make sure we're identifying the right kind of guys from a football character, personal character, skills specifics, to make sure that if we're going young on that side of the ball and really building primarily through the draft, that we're giving our coaching staff the right kind of guys. So far, it hasn't really worked out. So that's what they need to really start hitting on in order for them to kind of get back to where they want to get to.
And, Louis, to underscore your point, since sacks became official more than, 40 years ago, the Bengals are the only team to have the league leader in touchdown passes, touchdown catches, and sacks, yet they went 9-8 and still missed the playoffs. Speaking of that touchdown pass.
What up with your Quantum, man? Appreciate you coming through, Quantum. What up with your Ian Quantum, man? Appreciate you coming through. You say, what up? Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming through, Quantum, man. Sir.
Leader Joe Burrow showed little concern he can maintain the MVP caliber numbers he put up, frankly, in vain last season. In a recent Sports Illustrated feature, he said, quote, "I'm not sure I would say anyone's playing the position better than I am right now. I'm pretty confident in my ability to go out and do that every Sunday. Now it's just showing that consistency, showing it year in, year out. I think what separates the legends is being able to do it year in, year out for 5-10 years at a time." Louis, this is a guy, Burrow, who had 21 touchdowns to 3 picks in games that Cincinnati lost. How much pressure is on him to maintain that level in 2025?
Look, Joe knows what he has to do. He knows, what the task calls for, what the job calls for. And another thing about the fact that, like, the way in which this young man is playing and has played since he was drafted by Cincinnati, he's doing it behind an offensive line that has been like Swiss cheese. It's been like a sieve. I mean, they have been in the bottom quarter of the league in pass block win rate every year he's been there. So he's taking a beating and still being able to be damn near perfect and getting the ball where it needs to get to. And that's why he has every right to say, hey, look, I played the game right now. I don't see anybody playing the game better than me right now. And he's right. And like I said, he knows what he has to do. He's just hoping, I'm sure, just like everyone else in Cincinnati and anyone else nationally who's a Bengals fan, that they can just become average, this top 16, just in the top half of the league or just outside of it on defense in whatever metric you want to use, because they're not really good at any of them.
Well, a metric where Burrow, again, underscored how impressive he was in vain. Third QB to miss the playoffs while throwing at least 40 touchdown passes, and the first to do so since the most recent playoff expansion. 3 of those touchdowns came against the Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Dallas's star, Micah Parsons, remains without a contract extension with the season opener 8 days away. New head coach Brian Schottenheimer addressed Parsons' availability for Week 1.
At the end of the day, as soon as he get out there, it's great. But
so this right here, man, this is the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys talking about the situation with Micah Parsons, man. So y'all check out what he had to say about the situation.
Again, there'll be a ramp-up plan for him. And, when he lines up out there to play, do I think he would play 75 plays in every play? Probably not. I don't think that that's real. But I do think that he can be very disruptive, like we all know. But the best way to get good at football is to play football. And so I would say,
hey, I agree with you, Robert Bolton. I would have let Higgins walk, and I would have either drafted a receiver or got another guy that could be the number 2 receiver and spent that money on upgrading the defense. So I would have did Robert Bolton. I agree with you, man.
As soon as possible would be the desired effect.
Jeff, what more can you tell us about what's going on in Dallas with a not insignificant division game 8 days away?
Yeah. Well, very little is happening at this hour. That being said, it does still feel like I don't want to give any kind of false optimism, but there is still this weird sense when I talk to people in Dallas that they feel like there's still a chance that this gets done. I don't know how that happens. I don't know when it happens, but I will say that they have not given up hope that they can get a deal done that gets Micah Parsons back on the field. That said, as Jerry Jones has postured throughout, he expects Micah Parsons to line up even if he does not have the extension done for the Cowboys. He has continuously said he's not going to trade him, that Parsons will play in this game. But what Schottenheimer, by the way, is saying here is very simply that he has not had enough time to get into football shape to be expected to play in that game. And I know Lou knows this better than I do, but I have heard from coaches for years say that their biggest fear with a player not getting enough reps in training camp is soft tissue injuries. And the biggest fear that the Cowboys have right now would be to put Parsons out there and potentially experience something like that.
Yeah, it's something we talked about all offseason, Jeff, right? I mean, we were talking about it with Trey Hendrickson. We've talked about it with him. We talked about it with Terry McLaurin, in particular because of the fact that he plays a position that requires so much running. The only thing I'll say is this, though, okay? There is a guy out there in the past decade that missed 2 training camps and still went on to be the baddest dude in the NFL, that being Aaron Donald. Think back to 2018. He misses the entire training camp. He signs like basically the day after the last preseason game and signs the richest contract in history for a non-quarterback, and then goes out and has 20 sacks and leads his team to a Super Bowl. It can be done. I wouldn't want to play this game of roulette with a guy.
What up with your Trucker 49, man? Appreciate you coming through, Trucker 49. Appreciate you coming through, man.
With a fine-tuned athlete like Micah Parsons, and risk that soft tissue injury, there is going to need to be a ramp-up period. And look, all that's a given. The thing that's interesting to me about, this optimism down in Dallas about potentially this getting done, does that mean?
But y'all see what I was saying earlier, y'all. Look at every time they show Micah Parsons. Look at every time they show him, he on the sideline chilling. He ain't doing nothing, which I don't blame him. I wouldn't do nothing either if I ain't got paid. But like I say, y'all, just like they said, and I told y'all earlier, if he playing that first game Thursday night, he most definitely going to have to be a situational guy, maybe come in and give him a pass rush on third down or maybe third and long situations or whatever. But he most definitely not going to be able to play the whole game because he ain't been doing nothing. I'm pretty sure he probably still doing a little stuff to keep himself in shape, but ain't nothing like putting on them shoulder pads in the helmet being out there in that sun and that heat, getting in football shape, baby. So it's going to be real interesting to see if they do pay him like how he did CD Lamb right before the first game. And I'm going to tell y'all something else, man. If Micah Parsons do decide to hold out y'all, I found out today. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all know every time he sit out, you know he going to get fined. Hey, do y'all know how much he going to get fined for every game he sit out? Yeah. Let me put y'all up on game. He will get fined right at $1.3 million a game every time he sit out. Let me say that one more time. He will get fined right at $1.3 million every game that he sit out, y'all. So unless your boy been saving his money in the piggy bank, yeah, that holdout will not be that long, y'all. That holdout will not be that damn long. Because I'm telling you right now, I ain't giving $1 million up out my pocket every week. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Quano, you say big talk. You say I'm glad that I'm watching you tonight, bro. You say the best channel hands down to learn more about other teams. Hey, appreciate you coming through, Quano, for sure, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the support, man, for sure, man. Hellraiser 23, you say yes, sir. True facts. Okay, got you, Hellraiser, man, for sure, man. But yeah, man. So, like I say, man, if you ask me, the situation with Micah Parsons, man, he just in a what the old folks say, he in a rock and a hard place, y'all. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. So like I say, man, I understand he trying to get his money, but hey, it might be a situation where he might end up playing on what he got, man, or he might end up taking a contract that he's not really happy with, man, because I don't know if he's gonna be willing to give up damn near $1.3 million a game. And you know they play 17 games. So they play 17 games. So hey, that'll add up to probably over $20 million for a whole season. Like I said, I don't know if your boy been saving his money, but I don't think he's trying to give up that much money to sit out a whole season. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. What up with your pickings, man? Effie, what up with your man? Say go Pack, go for sure, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. But here we go, y'all.
Being on the football field for week one, does that mean he's playing under his original deal? Is he going to play under his fifth-year option? And then they have, the 2 franchise tags that they could use on him the next 2 years? Or is an actual deal going to get done? Are they banking on Micah saying, hey, look, I'm not missing out on $24 million. I can't ever replace that money. I'm going to take the money if they're going to make me do it. It's a terrible situation for all involved. It's just terrible. I can't even believe that we're still talking about this.
Well, Lewis, it's kind of unfair to compare anybody to Aaron Donald. You Pitt Panthers are built a little differently. Jeff was talking about perhaps injury concern. I didn't mean to inflate the ego as much as I did. The team the Cowboys face in that season opener, some good news on the injury front. That, according to our Eagles reporter, Tim McManus, reporting that A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and parenthetically, somehow, Landon Dickerson all participated in practice today, again, with the season opener in exactly 8 days. But who's counting? We are here at NFL Live. Coming up with Jeff Darlington. Jeff, a lot of receiver news today. What's going on in Kansas City?
Well, a lot of receiver news. The most important one right now, Rashee Rice has accepted a suspension of 6 games to start the season. It will begin in week 1. This a result of a personal conduct.
And one quick thing, y'all. For anybody that don't really know what's going on with Rashee Rice, if y'all didn't know, man, the reason why he got this suspension, if y'all don't know, if you do know, if you don't know, I'm going to put you up on game, man. Last year, y'all know he had an injury last year where he was out the whole season pretty much. While he was out last year, hurt, he was involved in a multi-car crash, man, where he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was racing. I think he was racing at a high speed, y'all. And he ended up causing like a car crash last year, and some people got hurt real bad. So that's the reason why he's serving, because he ended up getting a felony charge on that, y'all. And the NFL policy was if you get a felony charge, you automatically get a 6-game suspension. Also, y'all, as y'all see on the screen, he also got to serve 30 days in jail, and he also gets 5-year probation. So the situation with the 30 days in jail, I don't know if he's going to serve that while he on the 6-game suspension. If I was him, that's what I would try to do, because 6-game suspension, that's going to probably be about a month and a half. So if I was him, I would try to knock that 30 days out while I'm on suspension. That way, when I come back, I'm done with it. All I got to do is my probation, we done. But that's the thing, y'all. If y'all didn't know, that's the situation going on with Rashee Rice, man. And initially, y'all, the Kansas City Chiefs, they thought that he was going to be able to play the first 4 games and then get suspended. But the NFL came with that hammer and hit him. Came with that baseball bat and bear bond the hell out of his ass out the ballpark, baby. They thought he was going to be able to play 4 games and to get it after that, but they came with that hammer a little bit early, y'all. Go hammer, go. What they say? Go hammer, don't hurt him. Go hammer. Yes, sir. You hit him with that hammer, baby. And Barry Bond the hell out of his ass. Sammy Sosa, his ass right up out the park.
Violation stemming from 2 felony counts that he ended up being sentenced for 30 days of jail. He'll eventually serve that sentence, but for now, a 6-game suspension for Rashee Rice. Chris Godwin, some good news for the Bucs. He did pass his physical. He has been removed from the physically unable to perform list. Him, by the way, and Tristan Wirfs, making them eligible to return to practice, potentially play in week 1 against the Falcons. The team is optimistic at this point. We'll see if Godwin can get back on the field for that week 1 game. And more wide receiver news. The banged-up 49ers wide receivers group getting a little bit of help in Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He was cut a day earlier by the Seattle Seahawks. So now MVS landing with the 49ers, a team, by the way, that only has 2 healthy wide receivers in Ricky Pearsall and Sky Moore. So MVS.
Okay, did y'all hear that? Marquez Valdes-Scantling going to the 49ers. Y'all know Seattle just let him go. They basically paid him $3 million when they cut him because he had $3 million guaranteed on his contract. But the 49ers just picked him up. Y'all know earlier I was talking about all the injuries with the 49er wide receiver. Y'all know Juwan Jennings is hurt. You already know Brandon Ayuk probably won't be back till game 5 or 6. So like they say, man, right now they only got 2 receivers healthy on the roster, which is Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who they just signed, and Ricky Pearsall. So, yeah, man, the 49ers most definitely hurting at the wide receiver position. That's why I said earlier, y'all, it could be a situation maybe where they might try to use Christian McCaffrey a little bit more in the passing game because he most definitely can line up in the slot or even on the outside and run great wide receiver routes. So, but we'll see what they do, man. You know, Shanahan most definitely is a great offensive coordinator, so I'm pretty sure he'll come up with something.
Has the chance to step in right away and make an impact for his new team. Now let's get away from those wide receivers. We can talk about some defense for once. Kyle Hamilton agreeing to a monster extension. He'll get $100.4 million over 4 years. The Ravens making the decision to do this ahead of his 4th season. So they are getting ahead of this one. They know they love Hamilton. They don't want to wait around. They're getting this deal done. We know that Eric DeCosta has a lot of deals to do in Baltimore, this being the first domino to fall among those transactions.
Yeah, Ravens GM Eric DeCosta had a busy offseason making sure Baltimore took care of its own. Beyond Hamilton, Derrick Henry, Ronnie Stanley, Rashad Bateman all got raises. Now you got Lamar Jackson and Tyler Linderbaum, current candidates for new deals. DeCosta spoke today on the team's philosophy on keeping their championship window open.
I hate that idea of just a closed window. Being a GM on a closed window team gives me anxiety, and I don't want to be that GM. We're probably going to have to kind of recalibrate and say we got to nail these draft picks. And we need these younger players to really be good because we can't sign every single guy back. It is a challenge, and it does, keep me awake at night. I feel really, really good about this team, but I want to feel as good about the 2027 team and the 2030 team as I feel about this team.
Jeff, every GM says it. Not many can do it at DeCosta's level. He's been with this franchise since 1996. How has he been able to keep this Super Bowl window ajar?
Well, smart decisions in addition to those long-term extensions of keeping guys around. We saw it with Derrick Henry. They needed some way to add some offensive firepower last year, so they went out and did that. That's not necessarily DeCosta's recipe for success. He does, as he mentioned, believe in keeping the talent that he drafts, but he's also willing to plug and play with different stars. And he did that last year. And seemingly, by the way, I know we talked about the Ravens not being able to get over the hump of the Super Bowl, but from a roster construction standpoint, it does at the very least feel like this is a championship caliber roster year in and year out. Now, DeCosta hoping that eventually they can get over that hump.
Draft and develop. It's what they do in Baltimore. 61% of Ravens players from the 2024 season were drafted by Baltimore. That's the highest percent. Rashee Rice has been suspended 6 games for violating the NFL's.
All right, man. So that's just a little video, man, on what's going on around the NFL, man. A little update on some of the signings, some of the injuries, like I said, with Joe Mixon, the situation with Adam Thielen being traded to the Minnesota Vikings. And like I say, man, you know, when it comes to my team, the Carolina Panthers, I feel like, you know, like I said before, they must have seen something in training camp where they feel real good about the young receivers that they have, or they would have never traded them. So as a Panther fan, I actually feel good because they let me know the young receivers, I guess they stepping up and doing what they need to do. But I will tell y'all this, though, man, as far as with Adam Thielen going to Minnesota, y'all know Jordan Addison, he's serving a 3-game suspension. That's the reason why they want to trade for a wide receiver. But I'm telling y'all right now, when Jordan Addison come back week 4, man, you talking about the Minnesota Vikings gonna have weapons. Yeah, them boys gonna have weapons. They're gonna have Jordan Addison on the outside. Adam Thielen most definitely is still a very reliable receiver to work the slot middle of the field. You have him and TJ Hawkinson working the middle of the field. And you know, you got your boy Mr. Giddy up. I call him Mr. Giddy because he always do the giddy when he score a touchdown. I call him Mr. Giddy up, Justin Jefferson himself. And then, you know, they got Aaron Jones at running back, man. So, like I say, man, when they come to the Minnesota Vikings, everything gonna run that engine. That engine gonna run just as far as JJ Mcarthy take them, man. If JJ Mcarthy come out there and play good, Minnesota most definitely have a great chance to make some noise this year and make a deep playoff run. But it's all gonna depend on your boy JJ McCarthy, man. All on him for sure. But like I say, they got to have confidence in him because if they didn't, they wouldn't have let Sam Darnold go if they didn't have the confidence that he could get the job done, man. But like I say, man, that's gonna be a tough division in the NFC North anyway, man. Because I think Chicago gonna be way better. You already know Detroit gonna be good. Green Bay gonna be good. So that might be the best. That's probably the best division in the NFC, y'all. It got to be about the best division in the NFC, man. The NFC North got to be about the best division for sure, man. What up with your shroom merchant, man? Uncle Joe, what up with your Uncle Joe? Appreciate you coming through, brother. You say I'm serious. Appreciate you coming through, Uncle Joe. Snow, you said big tight. You say when the video was playing, you say you looking like a kid waiting to get picked up for football practice, but they running late. Yes, sir, Snow. You know, you be sitting there waiting. Man, where is they at, man? Where is they at? Tactical Tote, man. What up with your brother? You say, let's go Buffalo Bills. Hey, Tactical Tote, I just did a schedule prediction on y'all team, the Buffalo Bills. I got y'all going 12-5. Tactical Tote, I got y'all going 12-5, baby. 12-5. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, y'all, hold on. Let's all have a little fun with it, man. Let's do another team. Let's do another schedule prediction, man. And like I say, man, if y'all ain't already double tap that screen, y'all do me a favor and get them likes up, man. I don't take nothing but a hot minute to double tap that screen, man. And if it ain't working when you double tap the screen, you most definitely can hit that 3 dots at the top right-hand corner, man, and get your boy them likes. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content, man. Like I tell everybody, we will be doing live game reaction all through the NFL and college football season. And like I say, this Labor Day weekend, man, we're going to crank it up Friday night. Georgia Tech, Colorado. We're going to see how your boy Primetime look without Shador, Travis Hunter going against Georgia Tech. Saturday, I'm most definitely doing the two big games, 12 o'clock, Ohio State and Texas. And then Saturday night, Clemson, LSU. Sunday, we will be doing Notre Dame, Miami, old school rival with the U, Miami and Notre Dame. We will be doing all those games this weekend, man. So, hey, y'all make sure y'all turn your notification bell on. Come back through here and kick it with your boy. Y'all already know. For sure. Uncle Joe, you said the Bills going 8-9 and we'll miss the playoffs. Uncle Joe, I don't know about that, baby. You say 8-9 and miss the playoffs? So, Uncle Joe, who you got winning that division then? If you say Buffalo gonna go 8-9, who you got winning that division then, Uncle Joe? Who is gonna be the Patriots or Miami or the Jets? Who you got doing it? Man, you say 8-9. Woo-wee. Let me see. Nathan, you said Uncle Joe smoking crazy shit. And let me see. Nathan, you said pass me the blunt. Hey, Nathan, that's that old Master P song. Pass me the green, I need some weed with my head to see. Pass me the green, I need some weed with my head to see. That's that old Master P. That old True CD. Y'all remember that old True CD when Master P had the double CD? Yes, sir. Swamp nigga, swamp nigga, that damn Master P. Let me see. Nathan, you said tight. I predict Saints going 0-17. Nathan, you say 0-17, boy. Hold on, Nathan. Hold on. All right, Nathan, hold on. Let's check out the Saints record. Let me see. Quantum, you say dope. Appreciate you coming through, Quantum, man, for sure, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Shroom Mercy, you say the Titans going 0-17. And let me see. Okay, so let's look at the Saints. Let's look at the Saints record. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up the Saints schedule right quick. Give me 1 second. Yep, I said 1 second, Snow Easy. Yep, I said 1 second. Hold up. Let's get the Saints schedule up right quick. Let's see what them Saints, but the Saints might not win that, but 2 games. I don't even know if they're going to win 2 games. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what these Saints looking like. Some people call them the Aints. All right, man, here we go, y'all. Let's go through this. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up on my screen. Okay, y'all. Let's go through this Saints schedule. See what these Aints. See what these Aints looking like. Uncle Joe, you said the Pats are a sleeper team. I think they are too, Uncle Joe. I think they're gonna be way better. I really do, Uncle Joe. I agree with you on that. I think the Patriots could have a chance to slip up and make a damn wild card. To be honest with you, Uncle Joe, I'm gonna definitely feel like my sleeper teams, Uncle Joe. My sleeper team for the AFC is gonna be the Patriots, and my sleeper team for the NFC gonna be the Chicago Bears, y'all, for sure. But here we go, man. Type shit. What up with you, man? Type shit. Appreciate you coming through, man. Give me 1 second. Let's get this schedule going. All right, y'all. So here we go, man. Let's start out with the Saints. They start out with the Arizona Cardinals. Hold on, let me get my paper ready. They start out with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna say L. That's an L. They got the 49ers. That's an L. They got the Seahawks game 3. That's an L. Then they got Buffalo. You already know that's an L. The Giants. Now, I think the Giants going to be straight this year. I'm going to say they lose to the Giants. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say I don't think they will, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say they beat the Cardinals. Y'all. I'm gonna say they beat the Cardinals. So right now they 1-4. Now week 6 they play the Patriots. I'm gonna say that's an L. Then they play Chicago. That's an L. They play Tampa, L. The Rams, L. Carolina, L. Falcons. Let me see. I'm gonna tell y'all something about that Falcons. That Falcons and Saint rival is a real rival, y'all. I don't care what their record is. That is a real rival. It's very seldom, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. It don't matter what the Falcon record is or the Saints record, y'all. It's very seldomly that either one of those teams sweep each other. I don't care what their record is. That rivalry right there, that is a true rivalry. So I'm gonna say the Saints gonna split with the Falcons. I'm gonna say they got this first game against the Falcons in New Orleans. I'm gonna say they win that game, and then I'm gonna say they lose when they go to Atlanta. So they're gonna win this game. They're gonna lose to Miami. They're gonna lose to Tampa. Tampa gonna sweep them. They're gonna get swept by Carolina. They're gonna lose to the Jets. I'm gonna say they beat Tennessee. I say they beat Tennessee. Like I told y'all, they're gonna split with the Falcons. So they're gonna lose that game. So for the Saints, they're gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the Saints will be 3-14, y'all. I got the Saints going 3-14. Let me see. Type shit. What up with your brother? Appreciate that super chat. You say, can you do the Packers schedule? Okay, got you, man. You say, TJ, you say you hating. You say, yes, I said it. Well, TJ, you tell me what. Hey, what you think y'all going there, TJ? You let me know. I might give you I'll probably give you the benefit of the job there, TJ. If you're a Saints fan, you let me know what your prediction is on y'all schedule. But hey, I gave y'all a win. I gave y'all the first game against Arizona, even though I don't know if y'all gonna beat Arizona, but I gave y'all that win. So that make y'all 3-14. You say you have faith. I hear you, TJ, man. Hey, TJ, I don't blame you, man. You gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith. Yes, sir. You gotta have faith, baby. Hey, like I always say, baby, A for effort, A for effort. A for effort, A for effort. What's your name? Black Science. Hey, well, we got my boy Nathan in here. Hey, Nathan, you got your Bengals fan in here, Nathan. Him, what up with you, man? You say hating on my Saints for you say hating on my Saints for that. Hey, I'm just saying, man. All right, hold on, him. You say I'm hating on the Saints, and you and TJ say I'm hating on the Saints. Hold on, man. Let me look at y'all schedule again, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can give y'all the benefit of the doubt. God dang. Hold on, man. Okay. I'm trying, man. I most definitely don't think y'all gonna win that many games, man. Oh shit. Okay, I like I told y'all, I'm gonna stay with y'all beating the Arizona. Y'all ain't gonna beat the 49ers. The 49ers ain't got no receivers though, but I still don't think y'all beat the 49ers. I tell you what, him, you say you are knowing Saints going 17. Him, you said 17-0. God dang. Well, I just be damn. What the old people say? Well, I just be damn. You said 17-0. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. 17-0. That boy said 17-0, boy. Good. Hey, what your boy Grady say on the Sanford and Son? A good goobly goo. A good goobly goo. But here we go, man. Let me Somebody asked me to do the Bengals. No, hold on. That's somebody who. Oh, hold on. Somebody asked me to do. Hold on. Somebody. Oh, that was Black. Asked me to do the Bengals. I just did the Bengals, and I got the Bengals going. Did I do the Bengals? Oh no, I don't know. I don't know if I did the Bengals. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the Bengals up. Give me 1 second. Let me get the Bengals up. Let me get the Bengals. Get these Bengals up. Get this up for Nathan. All right, y'all. Somebody, I think it was Nathan, and somebody else wanted me to do the Bengals. Type shit. Oh, type shit. The Packers. Yeah, my bad. I knew somebody asked me to do something. Type shit. I got you, man, because you did send a super chat. So hold on, type shit. I got you. Let me switch it up because you did send a super chat about doing them Packers. Give me 1 second. Type shit. I got you right now. My bad. Type shit. Hold on. Let me get the Packers up here. My bad. Type shit. Hold on. Gonna get you up here right now. And we'll come back to the Bengals, y'all, after this. Okay, man. So here we go with the Packers. All right, type shit. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Yeah, I got you, baby. I got you. I'll be interacting with y'all, man. Sometimes I might forget, but like I say, just throw that comment in the chat, and I see it because I'll be reading y'all comments. Brandon Jones, you say Jags winning the Super Bowl is crazy. Hey, bro, you said the Jags winning the Super Bowl? All right, man, here we go. Let's get these Packers going. So here we go, y'all. Like I said before, I think everybody in that division gonna split. I think Detroit, Green Bay gonna split. So this first game, I think they gonna split, y'all. But the first game they got Detroit. The first game, shit. Man, they got Detroit the first game, shit. Oh man, I think they're gonna split, y'all, but I don't know, man. They might lose that first game against Detroit. Detroit gonna be healthy too. Agent Hudson gonna be back. Yeah, I'm gonna say they lose that first one, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna say they lose that first one, y'all. Damn. Type shit. Man, I think y'all lose that first one, man. I think y'all gonna split with them. So type shit, what I'm gonna say is y'all gonna lose the first one at home. Y'all gonna beat Detroit in Detroit on the second go round. All right, man. So now y'all got the Commanders the second week. Damn. That's Thursday night. Y'all got the Commanders Thursday night. Shit. But y'all got them at home, though. And y'all remember what I told y'all about them home games. The Thursday night game, 80% of the time, the home team win. Ooh. Type shit, you say, send me my money back. Hey, I try to be honest with it. I try to be honest. Type shit. Okay, then, type shit. I told y'all gonna split with them anyway, so I guess type shit. I told y'all gonna split with them, so I guess it don't matter if y'all win away game or if y'all win the home game, because I think y'all gonna split with Detroit. So I tell you what, type shit. Like I told you, I think y'all gonna split. So I'll tell you what. I say y'all win y'all game at home. Detroit win their game at home. So we'll do it like that then. So we'll say y'all win the first game. Then y'all play the Commanders. Y'all probably going to lose to the Commanders. I'm going to say that's an L against the Commanders. Then y'all play Cleveland. Y'all will beat Cleveland. Y'all will beat Cleveland. Y'all will beat the Cowboys. Then y'all got the Bengals. I know Nathan don't want to hear that. I know Nathan don't want to hear that. Y'all play the Bengals, and y'all got them at home. I don't know, man. Y'all ain't got no cornerbacks to match up with y'all ain't got no cornerbacks to match up with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say that's an L. I'm gonna say that's an L. Then I'm gonna say y'all beat Arizona. I'm gonna say y'all beat Arizona. I'm gonna say y'all lose to the Steelers. Then y'all got Carolina. That's an L. Well, I don't know, man. Y'all definitely gonna lose to Philly. So right now, I'm gonna say y'all 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, y'all 4-4. Y'all 4-4 going into week 9. Okay, y'all gonna lose to Philly. Then y'all play the Giants. Y'all will beat the Giants. Then y'all gonna split with Minnesota. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna say y'all win at home against Minnesota, and then y'all gonna lose in Minnesota. Then y'all got Detroit. Y'all at Detroit. I told you y'all gonna split with Detroit, so y'all gonna lose this one. Y'all play Chicago. Y'all will beat Chicago at home. Y'all play Denver. That's gonna be an L. Then y'all play Chicago at Chicago. That's an L. Y'all gonna split with Chicago. Then y'all play Baltimore. Ooh, that's an L. And then y'all play Minnesota. So y'all gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So y'all gonna be 9-8. Y'all gonna be somewhere between 9-8, 8-9, somewhere in there. Yeah, somewhere in there, somewhere between 9-8, 8-9, where y'all gonna be at type shit. I know you don't want to hear that. You said, all right, I'll be back in. You say love when Green Bay is at the desk. You say live when they be back in the Super Bowl. Hey, type shit. I don't know how y'all, type shit. Who y'all got over there for y'all cornerback type shit? Because y'all done lost Jair Alexander. Who y'all got for y'all cornerback, man? Quantum, you say Green Bay might not even get on division. You said live in one piece. Hey, that division gonna be tough, man. Regular man, you say when Big Tight lean back in that chair and water automatically pops up. You say water automatically pops out the all rest. Nathan, you say Green Bay go to the Super Bowl. You say I'll sell my grandma's house without permission. Will Pascal, you said my Giants is going to beat Green Bay. Hey, Pascal, that's going to be a good one with them and the Giants, though. It will be a good one. I'll tell you one thing, Will Pascal, y'all defense most definitely gonna be on point this year. Y'all defense gonna be on point. Believe that. Matter of fact, Will Pascal, y'all might do beat Green Bay. You might do beat Green Bay. Might do, man. Might do. Hellraiser 23rd. You say do the Giants. Hold on, okay, hold on. Let me give me 1 second, Hellraiser. 1 second. You say do the Giants. Give me 1 second. Let's see what these Giants looking like. But golly. Okay, y'all. Man, who that wanted me to do the Giants? Philly 5. He say that's gonna be Giants only win. Hey, Hellraiser 23rd. Boy, y'all goddamn schedule, boy. God dang. Man, look at y'all schedule, man. Black Science. You said I didn't do the Bengals. Okay, Black Science. I got you right after I do this Black Science. I promise you, I got the Bengals next. I'll do that. I got you, Black Science. I got you, brother. I'm going to get you right after this Black Science. I promise. I got you, man. Quality, you say, thank goodness that we don't have to play them. You said, Bryce, put an arrow in that their back. You said, oh, German. Okay. All right, man. But I got you, man. We will do the Bengals next, y'all. Let's go through the Giants. And Hellraiser, where you at, Hellraiser? Hellraiser 23rd. Boy, God dang. But y'all schedule, boy, hey. Hellraiser. Boy, how the hell y'all get a schedule like that? You said no, you said no, I'm not a Giants fan. I'm a Vikings fan, but my wife loves the Giants. Oh, okay, Hellraiser. So Hellraiser, you're trying to throw the wifey up under the bus. Okay, Hellraiser trying to throw wifey up under the bus. But man, boy, look at these Giants. Boy, look at they first. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at they first. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at they first 7 games, y'all. The Giants, the first 7 games, man, they got to play the Commanders first. Then they play the Cowboys. Now, that Cowboys game, as far as with the Giants, I think that Cowboys game can go either way with the Giants, especially if Micah Parsons ain't playing. That game can go either way. But then they got Kansas City. They got the Chargers. Now, they'll beat the Giants. Then they got the Eagles, the Broncos. Man, golly. And then they got the Eagles again, the 49ers. Boo. Hey, Hellraiser. But how the hell y'all get a schedule like this? Let me see. Hellraiser. Y'all got the 49ers. Then you got the Bears. Then y'all got the Packers, the Lions, the Patriots, the Commanders again, Minnesota. But the Giants might not win them about 3 games, y'all. The Giants might win 3 games. Yeah, man. Hey, Will Pascal, this schedule right here ain't no joke, boy. Golly. Okay, y'all, here we go. I'm gonna go through it right quick. But it ain't looking good in the hood for the blue man, for the Giants, y'all. Telling you that right now. So they're gonna lose the first game against the Commanders. This Dallas game, this game can go either way. But I'm gonna give them shit. Nah, they're gonna lose. They playing in Dallas. I'm gonna say they beat Dallas. I'm gonna say they split with Dallas. I'm gonna say they're gonna split with Dallas. I'm gonna say the Giants split with Dallas. So they're gonna split with Dallas, but I'm gonna say they're gonna lose in Dallas, and then they'll beat Dallas at home. So I'm gonna say they start out 0-2. They're gonna lose to Kansas City. I'm gonna say they're gonna lose to Kansas City. They might be able to beat the Chargers. Shit, man. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, y'all. Oh, shit. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say, man, nah, they ain't going to beat the Chargers. Then they got the Saints. They'll beat the Saints. They're going to lose to the Eagles, lose to the Broncos. Then they play the Eagles again. That's another L. Then they play the 49ers. That's an L. Chicago. They're going to lose to Chicago. They're going to lose to Green Bay, lose to Detroit, lose to the Patriots, lose to the Commanders, lose to Minnesota. They'll beat the Raiders, and they'll beat the Cowboys at home. They're going to split with the Cowboys. So Ooh, but it looked like the Giants probably gonna win maybe 3. The Giants will probably win maybe 3 games. Hey, Red, you said I meant to say 0-16. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, Hellraiser. Will Pascal, you say, come on, brother. No, we just say blood city will be tight as hell. A lot of lists. Oh man. What's your name? New Sound Entertainment. You say lose to the Pats. Hey, New Sound Entertainment. The Patriots gonna be straight this year, man. You say thanks. I let my wife know. Hey, your boy Hellraiser throwing wifey up under the bus. Throwing wifey under the bus. All right, man. Let me get the Bengals up right quick, man. Let me get the Bengals up for my boy. Let's see what these Bengals gonna do. All right, y'all. We're going to get these Bengals going. And like I say, man, we're just having a little fun tonight. We're just having a little fun tonight, y'all. We're just having a little fun tonight. This is just my opinion. Now, like I say, this is my opinion, so it don't mean that this set in stone. It don't mean this going to be their record. We just having a little fun. Y'all know how we do it. But here we go, man. Where you at, Nathan? Where your ass at, Nathan? We finna get these damn Bengals going. Nathan, Black Science, you say, let's get it. All right, Nathan, Black Science. You say too many L's getting handed out. All right, man, here we go. Here we go. Black Science, you say www. You say Hellraiser, you say W Stream, Big Tight Loving it, at Big Tight Loving it. Hey, appreciate you, Hellraiser 23rd, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Here we go. Nathan, where your ass at, Nathan? Where is Nathan at? Nathan, you still in here, Nathan? Where your ass at, Nathan? I'm finna do y'all team. All right, man. Here we go. All right. They'll beat Cleveland. Hold on. All right. They'll beat Cleveland. They'll beat Jacksonville. They'll lose to Minnesota. They're going to lose to Denver. Detroit, that can go either way, Detroit. They playing Detroit at home. Now they're going to lose to Detroit. Green Bay, they'll beat Green Bay. Pittsburgh. Shit, man. Ooh, let me see. Pittsburgh, they probably going to split with Pittsburgh. I'm going to say they split with Pittsburgh. So this first day, they got Pittsburgh at home. So they'll split with Pittsburgh. I'll say they'll beat Pittsburgh at home, and then they'll lose in Pittsburgh. Then they got the Jets. That goddamn Jets defense ain't no joke, boy. They're going to lose to the Jets. That Jets defense ain't no joke. Then they got Chicago. They'll beat Chicago. Then they got the Steelers again. They're going to lose in Pittsburgh. I told y'all they're going to split that. Then they got the Patriots. They'll beat the Patriots. Then they got Baltimore. They're going to lose to Baltimore. Then they got Buffalo. They're going to lose to Buffalo. Then they got Baltimore again. Shit, man. I don't think but they're going to get swept by Baltimore. Then they got Miami. They'll beat Miami. They'll beat Arizona. And they'll beat Cleveland. So I'm going to say let me see what they got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So y'all, I got them going 9-8, y'all. 9-8. You say we're not losing. You say we're not losing 3 straight. Shakir, you say you bugging big time. You say you bugging big time. You say out of your damn mind. You say we're going 12-15 minimum. You say and Jets. You say we beat Baltimore at least once. Black Science, you say 9-8. Hey, okay, then you say okay. I'll tell y'all what. Philly 5. You say Jets. You say the Jets can beat the Bengals. Yeah, they can. They both definitely can. If you ask me, Philly. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, Philly. But to be honest with you, yeah, I think the Jets will whoop their ass. Yeah, the Jets go whoop their ass. But I'm trying to help my boy Nathan out, man. Nathan think I be being biased when it comes to the Bengals, man. He think I be being biased when it comes to the Bengals. Black Science, you say y'all going 11-6. Shit. I don't see that, Black Science. I don't see it, man. Hey, Black Science, I'll put it like this, Black Science. The only way I see y'all going like 11 and winning like 11, 12 games, Black Science and Nathan. And the reason why some of those games that I give y'all an L is not the fact that I don't think y'all will be able to score points, because Black Science, Nathan, I think y'all going to be able to put up points on anybody. My thing is Black Science and Nathan is the fact that y'all defense been looking horrible. Y'all defense been looking horrible. Y'all defense was bad last year with Trey Henderson, and y'all defense looked worse in preseason. So that's my thing, Black Science. Now, Black Science, if some kind of way y'all defensive coordinator get them young players to playing better, if he get them young players to playing good, and y'all defense, you know what, Black Science, I think because of how good y'all offense is, I think y'all defense can be top 20 and y'all can win games. I know you say top 15, but if y'all defense at least a top 20, I think y'all can win a lot of games, man. Because think about it. Y'all defense ain't going to have to make that many stops. If y'all defense can make at least 2-3 stops in the game, 9 times out of 10, y'all offense going to go down and drive on probably 2 of those. If y'all stop a team 3 times, 2 of those drives, y'all probably drive down and get some points on the board. So, yeah, if y'all defense can step up and play at least decent, then I will say y'all can win 11, 12 games. Because I most definitely feel like a lot of teams ain't going to be able to keep up with y'all offense. A lot of teams ain't going to be able to keep up with y'all offense. So, I'm going to and see Black Science. Now I'm being honest, Black Science. I'm being honest. Everything with your team, Black Science, everything with you, y'all defense going to be y'all offense going to be on point. We ain't worried about your offense. We ain't worried about Flacco. We ain't worried about Chase Brown. We ain't worried about Jamar Chase. We ain't worried about T. Higgins. We ain't worried about Mike Gesicki. We ain't worried about the other receiver y'all got. What's his name? Lovovis or whatever his name is. We ain't worried about none of them. The only thing we're worried about, Black Science, when it comes to your team is that goddamn defense. So if some kind of way y'all defense come out and they playing at least halfway decent, then I will say, Black Science, I feel like y'all have a great chance to make it to the playoffs, because all y'all need is a couple of stops in the game, and y'all going to get some points. Y'all going to get some points for sure. So that's the thing when it comes to your team, man. You say Philly defense remind me of Part Warner, no tackles. You say no tackles. Oh, man, but y'all is funny. Y'all is too funny, man. But shoot, man. Hold on. Did I have something else to show y'all? Oh, yeah, I wanted to show y'all this right here, man. Hold on. Let me get this off the stage. Nathan, you say, Ty, you ruined my night. You say, I'm going to sleep in my Joe Mixon Super Bowl jersey. Hey, Nathan, you see your boy hurt. See your boy hurt over there with the Houston Texans, man. Hey, Nathan, hey, boy, Joe Mixon be running that thing, man. He be running that thing. He be running that thing, boy. Ray said, if everybody go lose, who the hell go play in the Super Bowl? Oh boy, but y'all is too funny, man. Hey, I got one more thing I'll play for y'all right quick, man, and then we gonna get up out of here, man, because I gotta get my butt up and go to work in the morning, man. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Well, I tell y'all what. Anybody else? Yeah, I'll do one more team. I'll do one more team prediction, y'all. Y'all let me know. I'll do one more team. Who y'all want me to do? I'll do one more team, y'all. One more team before we get up out of here. Snow Easy said, why? Shroom Mercy, you say the Ravens, and Danny Cross say the Broncos. Snow Easy, you said we already know the predictions. So you already know them. Oh man. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all say the Ravens and the Broncos. I'll do the Ravens first, and then I'll do the Broncos. All right, y'all. Here we go. We're going to get these Ravens going, baby. We're going to get these Ravens. These Ravens. Let me get this on my screen, y'all. True Merch, you said the Houston Oilers. Regular Bay, you said they gonna lose. No, you said go ahead. We waiting. What up with your rep time, man? All right, man. Let's go, man. Here go Baltimore. All right. So Baltimore start out the game. They start out the season on fire. They got to play Buffalo. I'm saying Baltimore win that Sunday night game. I'm saying Baltimore win that game against Buffalo. And then Baltimore, they're going to beat Cleveland. Then they play Detroit. They're going to beat Detroit. They play Kansas City. They're going to lose to Kansas City. They're going to beat Houston. They'll beat the Rams. Chicago, they'll beat Chicago. They'll beat Miami. Minnesota, they'll beat Minnesota. They're going to beat Cleveland. They're going to sweep Cleveland. The Jets, they'll beat the Jets. They're going to beat Cincinnati. Matter of fact, Cincinnati always play them good, so I'm going to say they split with Cincinnati because Cincinnati, for some reason, Cincinnati always play them good. And the Steelers done had their number 2, so I'm going to say they split with the Steelers. So they got the Steelers at home. I'm going to say they beat the Steelers at home and then lose to the Steelers in Pittsburgh. So they're going to split with the Bengals. So they're going to lose the first one. They're going to win the second one. They'll beat the Patriots. They're going to beat Green Bay. They're going to split with the Steelers. Split with Cincinnati. Oh shit, man! I got them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got them going 15-2. I got them going 15-2, y'all. 15-2. Hellray, you said no, they're not beating the Vikings. And Chauncey, what up with you, Chauncey? You said hi. You said dozed off. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, it's all good, Chauncey. We about to get up out of here in a minute. I gotta get my butt up in the morning, Chauncey. Hold on, y'all. Let's go to the Bronco right quick. I told y'all I was gonna do the Bronco. Let me do the Bronco right quick. Well, let's go to the Broncos. All right, y'all. They hit these Broncos right quick. Isaiah, let me see. What's your name? Isaiah J to the first. What up with you, man? You said they not beating the Packers. And Joe Lowe, you said I got them going home in the playoffs. And Hail Ray, you say what, the 15-2, huh? You said I was about to say. I hear you, man. Hey, like I said, y'all, it's just my opinion. It don't mean I'm right. It don't mean I'm wrong. It's just my opinion, y'all. Just my opinion. We just having some fun with it. All right, y'all. So here we go with the Broncos. So they start out with Tennessee against Cam Ward. With that defense, they're going to whoop Tennessee ass. They're going to beat the Colts. They're going to beat the Chargers. They're going to beat the Bengals. They'll lose to the Eagles. They'll beat the Jets. After the Jets, they got the Giants. They'll beat the Giants. They'll beat the Cowboys. They're going to beat Houston. They're going to beat the Raiders. Lose to Kansas City. Then they got the Commanders. I'm going to say they lose to the Commanders. They'll beat the Raiders. They're going to sweep the Raiders. They'll beat Green Bay. They'll beat Jacksonville. They'll split with, I'm going to say they split with Kansas City. And they're gonna beat the Chargers. Well, I say they split with the Chargers too. They're gonna split with the Chargers. So I got the Broncos going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got the Chargers going 13-4. So not the Chargers, y'all. I'm sorry, the Broncos. So I got the Broncos. I got the Broncos winning like 12-13 games, y'all. 12-13. Jolo, you say always funny channel. Yes, sir. Jolo, for sure, man. Isaiah J the first. Appreciate you coming through. And Hair Raise, you said we respect your opinion, but yeet. What up with you, West, man? You say go Birds. And Richard Perry, you say Chiefs going 14-3. And Ray Gomez, you say I seen this movie before. Yes, sir, Ray Gomez. But shoot, man, oh man. You say Shroom Merch, you say week 13 Commanders versus Broncos Super Bowl preview. That could be a possibility, Shroom Merchant. It could be. Wes, you say I'm from Philadelphia. Okay, that what's up, Wes. Matter of fact, Wes, hold on. I'll do your team right quick before we get up out of here. We'll do the Eagles right quick before we get up out of here. And like I say, Wes, it's just my opinion. It don't mean it's a fact. We're just having a little fun with a little schedule prediction. But I'm gonna do y'all record. I'm gonna do y'all schedule. Hold on. All right, here we go. Where you at? Wes, here we go, Wes. You say we got a tough schedule for real. All right, Wes. Here we go, man. Jolo, you say, speak up, Bo. You say they can't hear you. What up with you, Marty Johnson, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. All right, y'all, here we go. Give me 1 second. Let me go through the Eagles schedule. Let's see what the Eagles gonna do. So the Eagles, week 1, they play the Cowboys. They most definitely gonna beat the Cowboys, no problem. They're gonna beat the Cowboys Thursday night. Then they play Kansas City. I say Kansas City gonna get their revenge and beat them. That's gonna be an L. They're gonna play the Rams. They play the Rams week 3, L. They play Tampa week 4, L. The Broncos, L. Giants, L. Minnesota, L. Giants, L. Green Bay, L. Detroit, L. Dallas, they'll beat Dallas. They'll beat Chicago. L, they'll lose to the Chargers, beat the Raiders, lose to Washington, lose to Buffalo, lose to Washington. So I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles going 3-14, y'all. I got the Eagles going 3-14, 3-14. Oh man. All right, man. Hold on, y'all. No, all bullshit aside. Hold on. I'm gonna be for real this time. I'm be for real this time, Wes. So hold on, Wes. I'm be for real this time. Hold on. I'm be for real this time, Wes. All right, Wes. I'm for real this time. Okay, y'all gonna beat the Cowboys, and I'm gonna say Kansas City. I'm gonna say y'all lose to Kansas City. Y'all beat the Rams. Y'all gonna beat Tampa. The Broncos gonna be a tough game. The Broncos gonna be a tough game. Y'all playing, but y'all got them at home. I'm gonna say y'all beat the Broncos. Y'all gonna beat. Now I'm gonna say y'all lose to the Broncos. I'm gonna say y'all lose to the Broncos. Y'all gonna beat the Giants. Y'all will beat Minnesota. Y'all gonna sweep the Giants. Then y'all gonna beat Green Bay. Then you got Detroit. I'm gonna say y'all lose to Detroit. Y'all gonna beat Dallas, beat Chicago. Y'all will beat the Chargers, beat the Raiders. I think y'all gonna split with Washington. Y'all gonna split with Washington. Then y'all got Buffalo. I'm gonna say y'all lose to Buffalo. So I'm gonna say the Eagles. Y'all gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got y'all going 12-5. Yeah, I got the Eagles. I got y'all going 12-5. 12-5. You say you can respect that? Yeah. I think that's sound about right, Wes. It sound about right, about 12-5. I think y'all will win somewhere between. Y'all will probably win somewhere between 11, 13 games. I think y'all will be somewhere in that ballpark, somewhere between 11 to 13 games, Wes. I think y'all be somewhere in there, man. T-Mac, you say Bucks taking the W. Oh, you think the Bucks will beat them? And Isaiah J the first, you say valid. You say it's the playoffs. That's what that matter for them. Okay, I got you. And TK Thomas, you say go Browns. Marty Johnson, you say Niners, bro. You say we got to come up. And Richard Perry, you say that about right. Okay. And Wes, you say, yeah, Tampa Bay always has got our number. Okay. Well, if you put it like that, Wes, if you say Tampa Bay got y'all number, then I say instead of y'all going 12-5, then Wes, y'all go 11-6 then. Let's say y'all go 11-6 then, Wes. Y'all go 11-6 then, since you say Tampa Bay always got y'all number, 11-6. But all right, man. We about to get ready to get up out of here, man. We done been in here about 3 hours, and your boy got to get his ass up and go to work in the morning, man. So appreciate y'all coming through, man. T-Mac, TK Thomas, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Wes, Isaiah J the first. Like I say, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all didn't double tap the screen for the likes, y'all make sure y'all do that, man. And y'all make sure y'all turn your notification bell on, man. Like I say, if y'all new over here, I do the whole NFL and I do college football, man. So like I say, this Labor Day weekend, man, I will be doing live game reaction all this weekend. Like I said, I'll be doing Georgia Tech, Colorado game Friday night. We're going to see what Deion Sanders do without having Shador, Travis Hunter on the team against against the Jets. Against Georgia Tech, y'all. I'm sorry. And then Saturday, I'm going to do both of the big games. I'm going to do Texas and Ohio State. And I will be doing Clemson and LSU. And then Sunday night, I'll be doing Notre Dame and the Miami Hurricanes game, y'all. So I'll be doing live game reaction all through the weekend, man. So y'all keep your notification bell on. And hey, appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'm gonna definitely have a good time with y'all. Laugh and have a good time talking about sports and playing around with these predictions, man. So I'll definitely appreciate y'all, man. And I hope I see y'all again, man. Wes, Ray Gourmet, I know you're gonna come back. Isaiah J the First, man. Reptile, I know you coming back. Shroom Merchant, West, T-Mac 1, Hellraiser 23rd, Marty Johnson, man, TK Thomas. Who else? Richard Perry, Ray Gourmet, Snow Easy Pleasy, Chauncey. All y'all, man. Nathan, I know you probably gone. But Rick H-Town, man, all of y'all, man. So Jolo, Shroom Merchant. So appreciate all y'all, man. We about to get ready to get up out of here, and I'll see y'all on the next go round, man. And you know what I always say, baby, we is outie 530. Y'all enjoy y'all night, man, and I'll see y'all on the next go round. Like I said, I'll probably be back on tomorrow night, but if I don't come on tomorrow night, y'all know I will be back up in here Friday night for college football, baby, for sure. I appreciate y'all, man, and I'll holler at y'all on the next go round.